Okay. Hey guys, Happy Splasher here. Good morning. So today we are going to do some world event, potentially some Divine Arena, and then also some Pit. So let's get right into it. As you can see right now, we are collecting the rewards for the Year of the Fire Demon. Get one rare chest and some rare axe. That's not too bad. Yeah. Sorry, I apologize if I sound a little different today. My throat hurts from not quite sure what, but yeah, hopefully it's not going to affect too much of the stuff going down. Okay, so right now we are doing the world event, Crocodile Tears, so let's check it out. Dandy Croc lost the only person he loved, but an old witch told him that the Lord Protector is capable of bringing people back to life. Alas, it's not true. That's a bummer. But try explaining that to that furious psychopath. Okay, so we have these three heroes over here. We have the Sporelok, we have the Mariachi, and then also the Nanny Croc, along with some demigod scrolls and gems. So yeah, let's start off. Gonna skip the ads as usual if we can. If we can. Okay, so the first quest here is to defeat Friend. Okay, and looks like they don't have any skills right now, so just a normal battle. So yeah, let's go. Lars, we need to talk. What's up, buddy? There's a rumor that you've murdered someone. Okay. I don't know what you're talking about, Lord Protector. Sorry, I don't believe you. Well, so much for rumors. Okay, with the low health, we don't have to worry about their heroes, so we'll just summon our ranged hero on the open lane. And there we go. It's never good to accuse somebody of murder and then just beat them up because of that. Okay. Claim the rewards. Okay, the next quest here is to kill 5 enemy heroes in battle against other players. We'll see where that sends us. Okay, looks like it sends us over to the League. You could potentially do it in Brawl too, but you know, since we're already here, might as well just go get the battle done. So just gotta kill 5 heroes, and that will also include buildings, and I believe that's also spawns of the Warlords too. Win or lose, just need to get those 5 done. So this will be number 1, and then potentially the other heroes coming up, which in this case are multiple Musura copies. Okay, gonna do our own Musura copies to help us block. Okay, so at this point now, we're just waiting for some heroes to come up. Things seem to be a little choppy right now. I think it's because it's raining where I'm at right now. And so the connection will be a little off. Up until a point where I can even see that Congregate right now isn't loading. But we are still here, so we'll do what we can. Okay, we got the Grace over here. That's going to do some extra summons. Hey, business go. How's it going today? Oh, okay, so it doesn't look like we'll be able to do some board wipes because we still need to survive next turn. We'll do our Vampire just to help us block. And then, let's see, combat. I guess we could still block for some damage. So we'll do our York summon, at least destroy a copy, and then have a blocker against the Grace here, although we will be taking a lot of damage on lanes C and D. So the combo will destroy this. Combo will destroy this along with an attack boost potentially to one of these 2 heroes. Oh, this battle is taking really long. Yeah. Just a couple summons. So combo will destroy that. Oh, okay. Well, when our York comes back off of the Reborn, we'll deal some damage to the Grace, so that's good. And okay, so at least our heroes are still around. We'll do our board wipe. Okay, we'll take some lethal because our heroes, the Masur is dying while the building was still around. And, well, at least that does count for our 5 heroes. So we can get out of here. Yep. Alright, and back to the roadmap. Business Eco. I don't remember asking where you're watching from. Where are you watching from? What country or planet or land are you checking the stream out? Always interested to know where people are at and what they're doing, and you know, how does Mighty Party come as part of their lives? Okay, so we have the next set of quests. Russia. Okay, great. Oh, okay, so that means that so what is it like? Well, it's got to be right around. It's got to be evening, right? Well, but also Russia has a lot of time zones, so I guess it could be potentially like midnight right now too. Okay, so we have the next set of quests here. We have 500 Souls of Heroes. We have play heroes 20 times in battle against other players. On the bottom here, we have get 6 rare heroes in summons or in chests, except event shop chests. I'm gonna do this first quest over here to get the most amount of souls if we can. So, or runes rather. So let's find the 500 Souls of Heroes. I'm gonna head out and go to the journey in order to claim some souls. And then also potentially get them from the daily quest chest. But we'll see how many souls we get off of the claim. So we'll do that first. Okay, we level up. And it looks like we did get their 500 souls. So that's good. And back to the roadmap. And claiming the reward. Okay, let's see what we can do here. So this next one, play heroes 20 times in battle against other players. And this one here, get 6 rare heroes in summons or in chests. We'll do the 20 heroes in the battles. So we're just going to do some brawl for a little bit. And then it shouldn't take too long. Again, this is playing the 20 heroes. Win or lose, doesn't matter. And we won't even play defense too. If we do get the wins, that's fine. If we lose, that's also fine too. Like I said, just got to get those 20 heroes so that way we can get the maximum rewards for the runes there. Hey, champ. Thanks for the lurk. Yeah, I remember I checked out the stream yesterday. I was also I saw your stream while I was working yesterday. That was cool. I don't get too many chances like that because like in the middle of work, there's not really, I don't get the option to, you know, surf around on the web. But yeah, I like the Final Fantasy. Okay, we got our hero over here. Just gonna do our summon. Gonna play the York over here on a 1. Gonna attack boost. Just go for some battle damage rather. Okay, and at this point we should set up for a lethal for next turn, assuming our Yoster isn't destroyed by battle. It's so choppy. Alright, come on. Woo! Okay, we have the Angelia dealing damage to non-order heroes. So in this case, it's actually the York and the Archvampire here. It does have the Metal Shield as well because of the Reborn for the York. We'll do our board wipe. Okay, looks like our Yoster is destroyed. That is okay. Followed up with the Discordia over here. And then we'll have the extra attack given to both of these heroes. And that should be enough for lethal here. I am lucky to work from home, so lurking while I'm working is very common. And usually I get to be super active, but my company is always busy during this period. Okay. What do you do for work, champ? don't remember if it was in your bio or not. I remember from what I read yesterday, you're a big fan of masks. And I didn't see one during the stream, but yeah, what kind of masks? Are we talking like ornate face coverings? Are we talking about just like tuxedo mask from Sailor Moon? What? I'm interested to know. Okay, let's see. Yeah, I'm gonna summon this. Yeah, I'm gonna summon this Grace over here. Have the extra damage out to deal some damage over to these heroes. And again, I apologize for the speed that's going on right now. Again, usually when it rains in this area, the internet is very choppy, and I blame that. I blame the weather and my internet service. Alright, they summoned their own Grace. Looks like they destroyed all of our buildings. Gonna follow with our summon, and then also our Blair to set the health of this to 5. So that our Arch Vampire at the end of the turn will deal damage. I work for a third-party call center. The masks are a redeem option, or should be. I need to check things, but I have a different series of creepy masks. Okay. When you say creepy, are you talking about like horror movies? Are you talking about like civilizations? Talking about movies? Ooh, I'll hear. I'm gonna put that in my notes and check out the redeem options. I want to see some creepy masks. Oh, so I summoned the Yoster over there to destroy the Freddy. Also to negate the death skill it has to attach itself to one of our heroes and then potentially come back. Okay, so they did the silence. So all of our heroes have their skills removed.
Yeah!
Okay, looks like they have a Shaolin. I'm gonna follow it up with the Soras over here on B3. So potentially fill up our lanes. A cracked smiling man mask, a plague doctor style mask. I'm gonna look those up on my phone and check out what these look like. Smiling man mask. Oh, that is that's like the smiling, well, at least the smiling mask, man mask that I saw. It looks similar to one of the masks from that's not Psycho, I guess it's from The Purge. And then let's check out the, what is it, Plague Doctor. Okay, in the meantime, looks like they summoned an Apep, gave Reborn off of the attack to the Shaolin over here. So because of how the game kind of glitches with the Reborn skill, it's actually going to trigger twice. So what we can do, however, is do some damage at least to the Apep, so that way the Reborn doesn't happen again. Plague Doctor. Oh, okay. I've seen this before. I didn't know what this was called. I always thought it was like, was it like a pterodactyl in a gimp suit? A couple others. I try to avoid using the brand mask. Like I own a Billy mask from Jigsaw, but I avoid those style masks. Okay, yeah, that makes sense. Especially when there's too much of it already on the market. It's kind of like when everyone wears the, what do you call the Guy Fawkes mask from, well, I guess it's most popular in V for Vendetta, but I'm sure you can wear it for the, traditional meaning of it too. Okay, so they did the stones, and it looks like we're gonna follow up with, we can follow up with the My-10 over here on B2. Yeah. Deal some damage to the heroes. And at least we can destroy the Shaolin once. We'll see it destroy our Myten because of the death trigger. And then also the death trigger happened again because of that reborn. And, well, I guess we're just dealing with 2 Mytens at this point. Or 2 Shaolins, rather. Okay, so probably next turn, going to be doing our board wipe to get rid of these stones so that way they don't gain health. And then we'll just go for some damage. Yes, I have a Guy Fawkes mask put up as well. Okay. You have the, what is it? Oh, the Michael Myers / William Shatner mask? That one's pretty freaky. Even though there's basically no facial features for that. Alright, we'll do our destruction. We'll take some more damage to our heroes because they have a Drogon pet, and every one of the male triggers does count towards damage. Hey, it looks like Congregate is back up now. So I guess I'll send them an announcement telling them that we're streaming. Alright, we'll do our witch summons, and then we'll also follow up with... I guess we'll follow up with the Yoster so we can stop the Vixen skill. Okay, I guess we didn't deal enough damage off of the Shaolin, but that's okay. We do have protection because of the Yoster giving health to our heroes at the end of the turn for every female. So in this case, it's pretty much every hero here except the Archvampire and the York. So if we don't trigger off the death skill, that's fine too. We will have lethal if they don't block off of the York. Okay, looks like they have the old god here that will freeze our range heroes for a turn, so that will include these heroes. Let's see, combat. So combat will actually freeze our heroes. I'm gonna play the Masura over here on A3 and potentially get enough copies to go for lethal. Okay, and looks like we do get it. Cool. We're at 11, right? Long battles, alright. Got a couple more going through here. I do not currently have a Michael Myers, Jason Voorhees, or Leatherface mask. I haven't found ones that I like. Okay. Where do you get your masks? Are they from party stores? Are they from Etsy? Are they from custom, what do you call it? Custom builders? Makers? What is there a proper term for a mask maker? Okay, so they have the Shearshaw, deals some damage to our heroes off of the kill. I'm gonna follow with I'm gonna follow up with the Yoster over here on A1. Just go for some damage to the Warlord while also silencing the Shearshaw because it is a male hero. I gave a tendency to spend up in range 100 to 200 bucks. Generally, I find them when out at conventions. My Plague Doctor I order online. Okay, cool. Yeah, the only masks that I really know about are those, you know, if you say go to, was it like Spirit of Halloween or Party City, and they have those kind of rubbery masks. I know that you can definitely put some more, more detail and more quality into the mask that you can have, but yeah, those are really the only places where I know where to get the mask. Yeah, in conventions that would make sense too. You can get ideas for stuff from people at like cosplay conventions or horror conventions or things like that. Okay, so we already did the board wipe because we had the Yoster set up for the field. They did the silence, and unless we have a way to wipe out our board now, we should be good for lethal next turn. I guess a Myten could come out and just wipe out the entire board because we have this hero with a high health. Which is exactly what happened. Okay. Well, I guess we'll follow up with... You know, we don't have to follow up with our own My 10. What we can do, however, is... Yeah, well, why not? Yeah, we summon just our own My 10. It doesn't deal enough damage just because it is only at 75 as opposed to 100%. But at least this can help us set up for our next point of damage with either Grace or the York. Probably the York, so we can both destroy this hero and go for damage. Looks like we are out of lethal right now, which is unfortunate, but what we can do is we'll summon Grace over here on... Yeah, we'll summon the Grace over here on D1. Deal some damage to the Warlord, also potentially destroying at least the My 10. And we are low on health. They're low on health too. Okay, they got the stones. Let's see. So combat over here, open lane over here, so potentially lethal on our side. But again, it's really more of us just summoning enough heroes to get through. Oop, okay, so combat. Oh, with the extra attack from the Discordia. Yep, okay, so there's the lethal right there. Okay. 4 more heroes. Shouldn't take too long, as mentioned. Okay, looks like they're starting first. Gonna see what makes sense here. Probably the York first turn. The Prince back to the squad. Hey Felix, how's it going? Welcome. Do I want to get rid of this? No, I won't be able to. Alright, gonna follow up with the York over here on C1. Do some damage, destroy some of the buildings, get an attack boost. Because we destroyed our own building, it actually does give an attack boost to the Legion over here. And potentially they might actually have lethal next turn if they summon a Fury up on lane A. Which I wouldn't be surprised. But we don't have any answers for the Legion over here. Oh, Prince Gleedy, yes, absolutely. Happy New Year's Eve, indeed. Yeah, right now it's on our side it is 7 in the morning, and so the day has just started. Yeah, might as well go for the see if we can go for the build. Summon the vampire, and then we're also going to summon the My 10 over here on B3. Yeah. Okay, we have our random damage choosing off of the Legion, so we wiped out both the Yoster and the building. For me, it's 2:30 p.m. Okay. Yes, because you are in... You said you're in Romania, right? Okay, so we have the Tinker dealing some damage off of the attack. Also the Mini Tesla X here dealing damage whenever any hero is destroyed. Gonna do the destruction to get rid of at least the Legion. Take some damage over there, that's okay. Do I have to block for this one? We'll just go for damage, that's fine. So we're gonna summon the Discordia, give extra attack to 2 of our heroes. And we're a little short of lethal. At least they don't have their Legion anymore, so they can't go for that huge board wipe. The turn where they go Jeremy Rocker Boys and then summon the Legion down here. So let's see, we're gonna take roughly 260 and then potentially damage over in these open spots. So they have the Angelia with the mental shield given. See combat. Yeah, well, I guess the only way you can get rid of these net heroes now, probably on there. Oh, this hero is still gonna be alive though. Dang it. Alright, well in that case, yeah, we'll just try and kill as many heroes as we can. So we'll summon the Grace, get some random damage over to the heroes, give an attack boost over here. Okay, we can at least get rid of the Angelia and break the mental shield, but we do have these open lanes, so we will be taking lethal this turn. Just gonna surrender and get out of the way here. Okay, and we do have our 20 heroes, so that is good. Gonna head back to the roadmap and see where we're at. Oh, we need to summon 6 rare heroes, I believe, or summon or open 6 rare chests. Oop. All right, so going down to the bottom quest, we have get 6 rare heroes in summons or in chest. All right, so we can do that. We'll go over to our daily quest, and we have a couple of all of these chests already. So we'll open up this rare chest. Okay, should have a couple more over here. Okay, and when they say rare heroes, it doesn't necessarily needs to have a hero come out of it, as you'll see on this particular chest. You can open up gems. As long as the game recognizes that you're opening a rare chest of any sort, it will count. So that's number 4. You have more of these. I might as well get this one done here. So we can summon 1 time, and that'll actually help us get the other 2 chests off of the daily summons. Or we can get it done through here too. That works. Oops. Yep. Yeah. The mercenary chests do also get you commons, but every once in a while they give you rares. And it's not the same. I've opened up these chests before, and you can get anywhere from 1 to potentially 4. But we do have enough now. Got these extra points here. Okay, we're heading back to the roadmap. And then we will claim both of these at the same time with the new update, so we can get the most amount of runes. Okay, the next quest here is to defeat Mushroom, so let's check that out. Nope. Okay, and no skills here, so yeah, let's just hop into battle. Excuse me, friend. Have you seen where Lars went? Lars? You mean that spiky little singer? He went south. Are you sure? Hey, what do you need from me? I'm just strolling, man. You look nervous. What aren't you telling me? Well, go to hell. What? What? The mushroom is mighty standoffish for somebody who doesn't know anything. Okay, well, we'll summon our range hero on the open lane and just go for damage there. Where is Lars? We're on the quest to find Lars the killer. Okay, heading back to the roadmap. Okay, claim the reward. Okay, the next quest here is to level up heroes 4 times. Let's see where the go will land us. Okay, it puts us back in our squad. We can level up a couple of heroes. Gonna go over to the guild first and activate one of the guild bonuses that will lower the cost of leveling up. Just also seeing how many coins we have. So we have 11k. That's actually enough for the next couple of quests for later. Okay, activating this bonus here. Just do it for a day because we won't need to level up too many times. Okay, and then heading back to the squad. As mentioned before, we do need to level up heroes 4 times. And what's going to make the most sense? See how much gold we have. 592. Oh yeah, so I mentioned in one of the other videos before that there actually is no high growth upcoming for the next, was it the next roadmap schedule? So because of that, we don't mind spending for some of these larger heroes. So in this case, we'll level up heroes in our squad. And in this case will be the My 10 over here, so that we can potentially get them over to the, I believe it's level 16 that we need to get to in order to get the 100%. Yeah, okay. So we'll just get some levels and, oops. Okay, so 9, 10, 11, and 12. Okay, so 4 more levels in order to get them to the magical 100%. Okay, and we did complete the quest, so we're just heading back to the roadmap. Click, 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 click. Okay. Okay, the next quest here is defeat Crocodile, so let's check him out. And still no skills. And yeah, let's hop in. Lord Protector, have you received my message? Yes, as a matter of fact, I did. Then what do you say? I need you to bring Mariko back. Mariko, oh, Mariko is the person mentioned in the beginning of this Crocodile's Tears event. Look, there are things in this world beyond my power. You're wrong. She might be in the Badlands. Go there and bring her to me. This is not how it works, man. I'm sorry. You're sorry, huh? I have another idea. Take me to the murderer. I promise he won't suffer as long as my Mariko did. I think you just want to find someone to fight. Okay, let's do it. Ooh. The plot thickens. There might be another murderer trying to frame Lars here. Okay, we have this hero with the spikes and the flight. Again, because of the low health and the open lanes. Summon our range hero over here. And go for lethal there. Okay, so that was Crocodile. Okay, heading to the roadmap. Okay, claim the rewards and moving on. Okay, the next quest here is defeat other players 3 times. We'll head back out to the roadmap and fight some disciples, as they will count for this particular quest. And they're also the easier of opponents to fight. So we'll just pick one that's on the lower leagues, and fight anyone is fine. As you can see, you got the low health happening over here. And as long as there's one open lane, should be okay. Alright, so with the open lane.
Was a mistake. Whoa!
With the open lane, we have 1 victory. Okay, we need to do this 2 more times, so we'll repeat that. So again, going to the disciple section, and this one should be okay too. Excuse me.
The gods guide my sword.
Okay, so they are starting first again. We do have an open lane on lane D, and if not, we can also summon our York over to destroy this building, but this is fine.
Whoa!
Okay, so that was number 2. And need 1 more in order to get this done. So hop in 1 more time.
The gods guide my sword.
And we do have the open lane on lane A, so we'll go for lethal there. Okay, so now the 3 players have been defeated. We'll go back to the roadmap. Okay. Alright, the next set of quests we have here, up on the top we have get 12 heroes and summons or in chest, except event shop chests. Behind that we have kill 35 enemy heroes in battle against other players. On the bottom we have find 500 souls of the event rares. Okay, we're going to start off with this quest here. So get 12 heroes and summons or in chest, except event shop chests. We'll head back out of the roadmap and we're going to head to what's going to make sense. Yeah, we can open up the daily quest chests and those will start counting. So we'll open up these common ones first because we need to save the rare ones for later. So you can see commons do count, and because of that, we will also open up some mercenaries chests to get this done. So that's number 3. So this is number 4. Okay, and then with 2 more mercenaries chests, that will be enough for this quest. So heading out and going now to the shop for the mercenaries chest. We can potentially open up the event rares as well. Okay, so we got none of those, which is unfortunate. We'll still head over to the roadmap, claim the first quest, and then see if we can open up the other chests for the event rares. So we do have our 500 souls. We only need to open 1 rare chest that has any of those heroes because of the double souls you'll get off of opening those. Could potentially do the 35 enemy heroes in battle, but yeah, we'll head over back to the shop and open up the mercenaries chest. We'll open up a 10x, get a little bit of a discount for the open, and then potentially get the event rares. Okay, so let's see what we get. And we'll know if we get it because there will be a pop-up on the top saying that, oh, we've got it done. Currently none. Still none. Oh, okay. Hey, looks like we got the Shroomkin that we have, so that one's done. Okay, cool. Not going to play those 35 heroes. You can do that. That just takes a little while, and so we're just going to skip that for now and see if we can head on to the next set of quests. Okay. I can see the in-game ad, one that we want to avoid. Claim the reward, and we'll move on. Okay, the next quest here is to open the rare chest in event shop 2 times. Okay, brings us over to the event shop, and you can only open up this rare chest, which will count for it. Any other chest will not count. So this one is number 1. Okay, got some rare Dandy Croc. And yeah, some rare El Mariachi. All right. Okay, gonna close this up. Claim the reward. Okay, the next quest over here is to defeat Spike. Okay, this will bring us to the bosses and... Oh, okay, looks like they have a skill. So whenever ally appears, ally meaning their heroes, not us. So whenever one of their heroes appears, they will get spikes. Okay, sure, yeah, let's go. Her name was Mariko. Lars, why did you kill her? I'm innocent, okay? Leave me alone or I'll hit you. I know we're friends and all, but guys, help. Don't hit somebody. Alright, anyways, with 2 open lanes over here, we'll summon our range hero, and we'll have the combat for lethal. Okay, going to the roadmap, claim the rewards. Okay, it looks like we have one of these already done. Let's see what these other quests here are. So on the top, we have speed up 4 chests, and behind that, we have find 1,200 souls of common heroes. Down here on the bottom, we have level up any of the event rares to level 13. As mentioned, we do have this already completed, and that's because we do have these heroes from before. And so, yeah, we're going to skip the speed up 4 chests because we need to fight some battles and then wait for the timers to go off and then spend some gems to do that. So we'll just claim our reward. Oop. And keep going. Okay, the next quest here. Oops. Oh. Okay, the next quest here is to summon 2 times. I'm gonna go to the daily quest section and see if those chests do count as those summons. If they don't, then we'll just open up some more mercenaries chests and we should be okay there. So we have this chest and doesn't look like it counts. Nope. Okay. So in that case, yeah, we will head over to the shop and then open up 2 mercenaries chests. As you can see, they will count as a summon. So that's number 1. And then open up 1 more. Yeah, it's good to have extra friend coins around, so that way you can do some of these quests in the world event. Some scientist. Great. That will help out for later once we reborn the hero. Okay, so heading back to the roadmap. And again, pretty much every time we head back to the roadmap, you're going to see this kind of loading screen show up. There's no way to avoid it, so we'll just, yeah, we'll click through it when we can. Okay, so the final quest in chapter 1 is to defeat Lot. And, okay, yeah, looks like they do have a skill too. So at the end of the turn, they will summon a small mycelium to a melee allied cell. Okay, so yeah, let's go. Oh, damn. Not you again. You act too suspicious to pass by. You need money? You think I have them? I'm looking for truth here. You're coming with me. Okay, well, they're starting first. Let's see what they can do. Oh, okay. Looks like we will have lethal as long as there is an open lane. Okay, we have the ranged hero over here. Gets an attack boost for every nature hero. At the end of the turn, it does summon the mycelium over here. That will summon a Shroomkin to another cell around it, and then at the beginning of the turn, this mycelium will die. Fortunately though, we do have lethal. We're going to summon our ranged hero on the open lane. And then we avoid the Shroomkin all over here. Wait, what is it? Are you bleeding? But not with blood. Poison! His mushroom hat fell off. He's like Toad. Okay, head back to the roadmap. Claiming the rewards. Whoops. They gotta find a way to make this more stable, because there's just a lot of mouse moving and clicking all over. Okay, well, that was the end of chapter 1. Okay, oh, well, oh, the gallery is supposed to show up. Let me go back to the roadmap and get that loaded correctly. Yeah. Oh, here we go. Okay, so the end of chapter 1, this is the gallery here. You don't know me, Lord Protector. I've never asked you for anything, but a few days ago, my beloved Mariko, she died. I believe she was poisoned by one of your sand brothers, Lars, who goes by the nickname of El Mariachi. I know what you are capable of, Lord Protector. Bring me back my Mariko or suffer my fury. Quote, Dandy Croc. Okay, well, we are looking to bring back Mariko, so let's do that. Okay, this is the beginning of chapter 2, Dangerous Habits. I can't believe that Lars would be capable of such a heinous crime. What does this say about me as the Lord Protector? Lord Protector is the main character of this entire story. Nothing good. Danny Croc gave me a choice, to give him Lars or to bring Mariko back. But I'm unable to resurrect people, which means that soon there'll be no choice but to throw Lars to this murderous psychopath. Maybe there's still a chance I can find some evidence in Lars' defense. Okay, well, so this El Mariachi is technically Lars in this story. Also going to be the boss of this chapter 2, which also means that because of the Sporelok being the chapter 1 boss, Mariachi being number 2, we should expect that Dandy Croc will be the boss of chapter 3. And so we can go from there. So we have our rewards. We'll get some epic El Mariachi, also some demigod scrolls, increased roulette rewards, and then also a gallery portrait. Okay, so let's head back into chapter 2. All right, the first quest here is defeat Psycho. And looks like we are out of attempts for now. We'll spend some gems in order to get a attempt. Okay, and they have a skill here. So whenever an enemy dies, enemy being us, whenever one of our heroes dies, the warlord looks like they'll get some health. All right, sure, yeah, let's go. That was itchy. Okay, look, I can't just deal with the suspect if there's no evidence. Which makes sense. Evidence? You care about evidence. That's funny. Yes, we do care about evidence. You're a coward, Lord Protector. I'm taking this matter into my own hands. Alright, oh, okay. We do have enough lethal on the open lane, so we'll go for that. And so much for the skill on the Warlord. Yeah, one of the things about these battles is that they don't scale with League, so it's the same difficulty whether you're in League 30 or League 1. Yeah, so that's why these battles look a lot easier than they are. But yeah, still need to account for the skills that the Warlords do have. Okay, so we have the next quest here. We have open epic chest and event shop 3 times. I'm gonna head back out to the world map and see what we do have available. It looks like we do have a divine arena. And okay, yeah, did save this for this world event. So yeah, we're gonna do some, actually, yeah, we're gonna do some divine arena right now and get these done. Get some extra runes. So looks like we have a Trixie on the left. We have a white shaman on the right. We have these epics as rewards. And also going to attack twice and then use shields on the white shaman side. So yeah, let's go.
Nice rug for my room.
Okay, so I have done this battle before, but we will cover it again. So we have the white shaman over here, has the spike skill, the totems with reflection to deal damage to our warlord. Excuse me. And then also an attack boost to nature hero. We have buildings that will deal damage to both sides whenever a hero is destroyed, and then also give an attack boost to other heroes. Oops. Oh, there we go. All right, great. I'm going to start with our melee hero over here on a 3. Has high health, also has an attack boost and extra attack. And then we're also protecting our buildings so that way we can get an attack boost and then also deal damage whenever one of our heroes are destroyed.
Yeah!
Okay, we have the Hanzo over here. Gets counter attack, and then also will get mental shield when one of our heroes are destroyed. I'm gonna follow up with our attack boost so that way the counter attack doesn't go. So we'll give an attack boost here, and then we'll follow it up with this melee hero on B3. Excuse me. For each chaos hero that we summon, we'll give an extra attack over to the axe. So that's why we have the extra damage over to the warlord. We have our melee hero that will give extra attack to another chaos hero when it dies. Excuse me. And so we can set up our heroes for more damage later. Okay, we have the melee hero over here that gives mental shield to the warlord. Do want to protect our building so that way we can deal some more damage. Although using the destruction now could be a little too early. Let's see, block. Yep, we can summon our building over here on A3. This will give an attack boost to our chaos heroes, and then also deal some damage to the enemies at the end of the turn. So at least this way now, if we do the destruction, we can get rid of both the building and the melee hero here. And we do have another hero to count for our own Teslax. Right, so we have the melee hero over here with the mental shield. I'm going to follow it up with our own melee hero over here on C3. So we'll deal some more damage. This melee hero gets a health boost for every hero around it when it first comes out in play. And then also when it's attacked, it will give extra attack to another hero. And it has decent health right now, so if this hero is still alive, we'll give extra attack over here. If this hero dies, we'll give extra attack over here. Okay, we got some, let's see, we got the melee hero over here with mental shield. We do have our own hero here with the extra attack. So let's see, 32, 64. Okay, yeah, we can summon this range hero over here on C1. This will give extra attack to this chaos hero. And there we go. Yeah, we didn't use the destruction skill because we wanted to keep the other hero alive, so that way the mental shield doesn't go off. And then that would have blocked the damage to the warlord. Okay, let's do the white shaman side. Okay, same buildings out here. Let's take a look at the warlord skills. So they have the attack boost to the chaos heroes, kill all wounded, and then the summon witches for 1 turn. Gonna start with our melee hero over here on A3. This melee hero does have mental shield and will also give block to allies around themselves once an order ally is attacked. So in this case, it would be this melee hero or this building, which is an order hero because of this symbol shown here. Okay, we have the melee hero here with the extra attack and then also the extra attack to another chaos hero. Yeah, this is all right. We're going to activate our spikes now, so this way the extra attack from this melee hero will destroy itself. Though we will take a little bit of damage, but that's okay. I'm going to follow up with our own melee hero over here on... Yeah, I'll follow up with the melee hero over here on B3. I was thinking about leaving these lanes open so that the spikes can still deal damage if we do get attacked, but... rather protect for now, and we'll take care of some other heroes for later. We don't have a lot of strong heroes, but we do have some combos that we can do with our other heroes. So for example, this hero here will get an attack boost for every hero around it on our side, and then this hero will deal extra damage based upon number of order heroes that we have on the field. Alright, so that was the first turn for spikes. We have the building over here that gives negative attack to our heroes. Also will deal damage at the beginning of the turn to us. Gonna not summon our totems because they could potentially block our melee spots. So in this case, we'll summon this order hero over here on D3. This one does have mental shield. It does have pierce, which may or may not help us. And we're dealing some damage over to the building because this one has less health than this tree over here. So that way we can go in for some more damage. And we're okay with leaving this tree out in play, even though it does deal damage to our warlord. It does also have a death trigger to give an attack boost to the other heroes. Alright, so we have the melee hero over here that will give extra attack to another hero. Let's see, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2. So this will get an attack boost to 35, so not quite enough to destroy that. And we'll do our totems now at this point. Don't mind blocking this spot. Okay, looks like we have our totems behind our melee heroes, which doesn't help. You can see the totems here. They will do reflect damage, but because they're not able to be attacked because of our heroes in front, that's a bummer. Okay, that's fine. We'll continue and we'll summon our range hero over here on D1, so we can destroy the building. Okay, we did take some damage, and that's okay. But now we have a couple of open lanes for attack. So right now the only lane they can attack on is lane C, which we can block with either our melee hero over here or this one with the mental shield. Okay, this is fine. Let's see. I'm over here. This one can deal damage. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So, okay. So this range hero will deal damage when it comes into play based upon the number of order heroes we have. So 5 here, 25 over here. So that's enough to destroy this range hero. And then combat to destroy this melee hero here. This range hero also has another skill, so when it's attacked, it will give mental shield to another one of our heroes. So even if it does get attacked, we'll still have protection. Okay, so we have combat, so that puts it at 71, so a little off. We have the axe over here that deals damage when it's attacked. Yeah, sure. We can actually do this. So we'll summon our Hanzo over here. It will give counterattack to our melee heroes. We'll deal damage over here. We'll have some reflect damage happening, and then we'll have Comet destroy this. Once the melee hero is destroyed, the Hanzo will get Mental Shield. So at this point now we have our heroes with all of them have counterattack on the melee spots, and then also have the Mental Shield. And we do have enough for lethal as long as the lanes are still open.
Woo!
Okay, we got the range hero over here that gives extra attack to another hero. But again, with the lanes open, we'll skip the turn. And there we go. Okay.
Epic!
Ooh, got some epic Arthur. Nice. Okay. So we're 10 off of the runes. As you can see, we do get the runes because we are in the world event. I'm gonna head over to League and open up one other chest that we did save off of the previous battles. So just open up a rare because we only need the 10. We're gonna save these epic chests for later. Okay, so we do now have 3,000 runes, which is enough to complete the quest in the road map. So we'll head to the roulette shop, or event shop rather. Open up 3 chests. Potentially we could have gotten bonus runes too, but this is the safer way. Because then we're still gonna have to open up these chests. So got some Mariachi. Yeah, I got some Mariachi.
Epic!
Really looking for Dandy Croc right now, but anything's fine. And some Sporelok.
Epic!
All right, well, let's head off. Okay, claim the rewards. Okay, the next set of quests here, we have activate guild bonus 5 times. Behind that, we have find 1,000 souls of rare heroes. On the bottom here, we have summon demigods or gods 10 times. Okay, we're going to skip this particular quest because we need the scrolls for the next chapter, and we are also short on gems. So we'll head over to this quest here, activate guild bonus 5 times. Hit the go, and we are now currently at our guild bonus section. We're going to activate some of these quests that are going to be relevant for the next couple of quests. So this one here, activate the evolve one so that we can get more copies of stuff. As you see, it does count. So that's number 1. Activate a speed up for our chests. So that's number 2. We'll activate a boost here for number 3. This will help us on a couple of quests for this chapter. And then, let's see, do we have the guild? Okay, we have the gold one activated, so we might as well activate this speed up a couple more times. And there we go. There's number 5. Or should have been number 5. Here we go. Okay, it is number 5. All right, so we'll claim the reward. Okay, the quest behind it is the find 1,000 souls of rare heroes. Heading out to the world map and going to our inbox. Going to claim some of our rewards here. And you can see we do have some rares. And they do count for this quest. Just going to claim these other things while we're here. Okay. And you can get the rares from anywhere. They can be in Journey, they can be in League chests, they can be in your Mighty Pass. Pretty much anywhere in the game. So in this case, we do have a couple more rares. We'll open those up. Okay, we're getting 525, so this means that we should have enough off of this other chest. Okay, great. All right, heading back to the roadmap to claim the rewards. And okay, so the next quest here is to defeat Innocent. Okay, we'll spend some gems to get another attempt. Okay, and they have a skill, so whenever ally appears, meaning them, they will get spikes. Sure, all right, yeah, let's go. What are you doing, Lars? What does it look like? I'm packing my stuff. I'm leaving Pangea. Pangea is the world that they're talking about here. If you run now, they will search for you everywhere. Oh really, my life, my reputation turned to... Ooh. Get the hell away from me. Alright, we do have an open lane, and so with our York, we'll just go for lethal here. I can't go on trial. I did nothing wrong. Wait, if you did nothing wrong, then you should be okay to go on. No. Unless they, yeah, well, yeah, crooked justice system. Okay. Lars, please stay. I'm working on your case. I'll help. I hope you know what you're doing. Okay, well, it looks like we're going to be helping Lars and potentially absolving him from blame. Wait a second. Oh, it's the it's the story. It's they're copying the plot of The Fugitive. Such a good movie though. But again, lack of original ideas. Okay, well, we got our next quest over here. Let's check those out. So we have the Soulbind event rares 5 times. Behind that, we have boost legendary heroes 4 times. And then on the bottom here, we have find 1,400 souls of the event epics. All right, so we have this one done already because we do have these rare heroes. So we'll claim that. Nope. Okay, and as mentioned, we will be boosting in this particular chapter. So in this case, we have the boost legendary heroes 4 times. Let's hit the go. Okay, we're now in our squad. We're going to boost our low level heroes because that's where the lowest cost for the boost is going to be. So this one's number 1. Oops. Yeah, you can also do the in-game boost as well to boost their stats. Well, I mean, this is the same screen for the boost, but yeah, this one you can just activate outside of battle too. So that's number 2. This one is number 3. And we should have one more that's pretty low level. Don't know if we have a number 1, level 1, but anything, we do have one that's level 6, so that shouldn't be too much. Here, okay. So we have the Jaxi over here. Yeah, less than 100. That's not too bad. So we'll do the final boost. Okay, so we have the boost legendary heroes 4 times. On the bottom, we do have the find 1,400 souls of those epic event cards. So head back over to our squad. Should have head over. Why does it go over here? I guess they're really encouraging you to buy stuff, but you don't have to. We'll head back over to our squad and, oh, hey, okay, we'll get some gems here while we're here. Yeah, we'll head back over to our squad and we'll actually evolve the souls from the rares to the epics, as those will also count for this particular quest. So filtering for the types of heroes, so nature, melee, and then the rares. In this case, we know that we need the Dandy Croc because that is the boss for chapter 3. So we'll do some evolve. And this one has 295. Just checking out the other ones so that to see if we have enough copies for the evolve. Oh yeah, we have tons of copies of the Shroomkin over there. So do some evolve. Okay, as you see, it does count for the particular quest up here. Okay, next going to evolve the... Well, so we do have enough copies over here. Just want to see where we're at for the El Mariachi. Reason why is because the El Mariachi has a new skill. So I covered it a couple days ago. They actually retooled the skill, so now you can deal a lot of damage off of this attack, which is really nice. So yeah, we'll just evolve this one. Okay, and as you see, it does count, and we are complete with that. Okay, gonna unfilter here, and then continue to request our rares. So in this case, we have this card that is favorited. You can click the little star here, so that way you can find them easier. And we'll request that, so that way you can keep on going. Okay, and back to the roadmap. Okay, and as mentioned before, since we have these both completed, we can claim them and then get both rewards. That was going to go automatically. All right, never mind. Okay, so yeah, as you can see, we do have both. Okay, the next quest over here is to defeat Sporelok. My words are getting jumbled. All right, yeah, okay, so we're heading into the battle. We'll refill another attempt. Okay, they have another skill, so at the end of the turn, we'll summon a mycelium to a... Okay, so this is an upgrade of that previous skill from the last chapter. Again, it might not come into play if they don't have enough health, but we'll cover it if it does. I need a sample of your blood or whatever it is inside you. I promise this won't hurt. But I'm afraid of needles. There are no needles in this game from what I've seen. Like it or not, but I'm taking that sample. Don't make me arrest you. Okay, let's see. So we have the open lanes over here. Summon the York on lane D. And then get around the whole mycelium being summoned. Alright, well, there was Sporelok. Okay, heading back to the roadmap. Okay, claiming the reward. Okay, the next set of quests we have here. Up on the top, we have spent 1,300 copper coins. Behind that, we have Soulbind the event epics 5 times. On the bottom here, we have spent 15,000 runes. Since we are able to get at least into chapter 3, we are going to skip this bottom quest here, because we do need the runes for the chapter 3 quest, particularly the one where you need to open up legendaries in the event shop 4 times. So we'll hold off on there. So, and because of that, we'll do this quest here. So spend 1,300 copper coins. The go will bring us to the black market. Okay, so we just need to buy some stuff here that's equal to 1,300 coins. Just checking out what we do need at this point. Okay, this one's already at 21, so in that case, we will skip this. The mantis over here, that's also at 21. We have the dark over here that off of the reborn will actually help us. Just taking a look at some other stuff. Although the what do you call it? The epics usually are not worth it in comparison to the math that it gives. But again, still good to at least check it out. So okay, we do have the Masora copies that could help, but again, we just want to spend our copper coins on legendaries if we can. So in this case, we'll buy the Tinker over here for 1,000. So you can see it does count for this quest. And then we'll buy the Dark over here. Okay, we're a little short, and so we will need to use gems in order to fill it up. Oh, do we have enough? Okay. Yeah, we do have enough gems, so that's cool. So we bought the other copper coins that we need. Then we'll buy the Dark. And there you go. Okay, so that quest is now complete. Also seeing that we have roughly 1,200, which I'm gonna need probably 400 more gems in order to actually get through a couple more quests. But okay, yeah, let's claim the reward. Okay, and looks like we did have the epics soulbound already, so we'll claim that as well. Okay. All right, the next quest here is to, defeat Croc. All right, sure. Okay. Again, we will need to refill an attempt. Oh, and they do have a skill, so whenever one of our heroes dies, they'll get plus health. Again, if there is no battle, if they don't survive to the next turn, then that skill is not going to matter. But again, still something to be aware of. I have reason to believe that Lars is being set up. I know him. He never hurt anyone. What are you, 10? You still believe in virtue. Give me Lars now. Or I'll destroy your Hall of Fame and everything you care about. If you destroy the battle chamber, Pangea will cease to exist, Croc. Does it look like I care? Ooh. Destructive. Alright, so we are actually outside of lethal now. Wow, alright. So in this case, we're going to summon our Masora on A3. Get some copies out to attack. Not the order that we're looking for, but that's okay. We do have coverage on all of the lanes now. And potentially we'll have lethal next turn if all of the lane... Oh, well, if 2 of the lanes are still open, we'll have enough for lethal. I have to go, but I hope you have a good stream and happy New Year's Eve. Hey, absolutely. Thanks for checking out the stream, Felix. You're always welcome and you're always appreciated whenever you come, so have a happy New Year's Eve and New Year's. Okay, so we have the ranged hero here. That's the poison. Again, with these 2 open lanes, we do have enough for lethal, so we'll just summon the Discordia as well, just in case something weird happens. But giving the extra attack to this Masora copy does give the lethal there. Alright, so that was Croc. Oop. Alright, heading back to the roadmap. Claim the rewards. Nope. There we go. Got it. Okay, and looks like we do have another quest completed. Let's check out the other quests in the meantime. So on the top, we have spend 1,000 gems, and then behind that, we have reborn the epic event cards 5 times. On the bottom, as mentioned, we have one of these completed. It is level up the event epics to 13. Any one of them is fine, but as long as you have one, it's good. So we're going to save our gems and not do this particular quest, the one where to spend 1,000 gems, because we will need them for the next chapter. So we'll claim our reward. Why is my nose so itchy today? Maybe I need some, like dehumidifier or something. Okay. Well, we'll check out the next quest here. Get 3 legendary heroes in summons or in chests, except event shop chests. I'm gonna go out to the roadmap and see where we're at in terms of chests. So going over to the league, we do have one that's here. We could also just wait a couple of days because of the season's rewards. They will count for that. But we do have that. Head over to the event section, see if there's a Fable with the legendary chest. Currently none. Alright. Okay, heading over to the Mighty Pass and seeing if there's any legendary chests here. Okay, and oh, okay. Looks like we do have one over there. Yeah, we have access to the premium stuff because we did buy the Mighty Pass for this round. So we do have one here. We have one there. And actually, we will have one here. Whoops. See what else showed up. Okay, so boost for nature. Great. Okay, so in this case now we're actually going to do pit because we do have the chests available. So let's take care of Flambert Furious and go from there. Oh, I gotta set up my warlord. That's what I have to do. Yeah. Yeah, currently we are using Pirate and the Gleedy pets. So just gotta set those up. The freebooter over here, we use the Pirate because of the damage pentagrams, which apparently the AI loves to land on them, and it makes our battles a lot easier. Okay, so we'll take care of Flambert Furious. We were saving him for this world event. And I want to save our legendary heroes, so we'll just do our damage pentagrams. We have triple coverage over on this lane, which will help us deal some damage. Do our melee hero over here. Placing it over here on lane A, so that way we can draw heroes to block our hero, which is currently threatening lethal. And then if they don't block, we'll have lethal anyways, but if they do summon, they'll at least take damage here. So in this case, we have the Super Mary with the attack boost. But that's okay. I'm going to do a shuffle and actually find some heroes that we don't mind wasting here. Yeah, for example there, this one with the low attack. I'll summon it over here on the open lane and then go for lethal. Alright, so that was Flambert Furious. We did get a bonus for our copper coins because of the Fable. But more importantly, we do have one of the pit bosses down for the week.
Legendary.
Get some runes for opening the chest. And then also, the legendary chest in the pit does count for one of these quests. Okay. Yeah, well, we're going to keep going and see if we can get Jerry the Buffoon out of the way. So yeah, let's take a look at the Jerry the Buffoon skills. Alright, so at the beginning of the turn, we'll swap the attack and the health of the enemies being us. Every third turn, we'll give negative attack to our heroes, and then on the fourth turn, we'll deal damage to our heroes. So this particular skill with the attack and the health swap, if you end up having a hero with high attack, it'll turn to a hero with high health, and vice versa. And potentially this also means that with this second skill here, giving the negative attack to our heroes, if the hero has 0 attack, it will then swap to 0 health, and because a hero cannot exist with 0 health, it will be destroyed. And then also here we have the damage over here to our heroes. So in that case, if we take damage to our heroes, we'll have low health, and then if it gets swapped, it will turn to low attack. So yeah, let's get it done. So we want to summon heroes with high health and high attack, and usually we want to also summon heroes that have kind of square stats as opposed to kind of rectangular stats, meaning that they're both the same in terms of health and attack. So that way, if the swap happens, it's not going to affect the hero that much, as opposed to say heroes like this over here with the low attack and high health, it'll turn to a hero with high attack, but then low health. So in this case, we'll do our damage pentagrams first. And looks like we have double coverage over here on lane D. So we're probably going to start off over there, especially since we have this building in lane B that is blocking where a hero can be summoned. So in that case, all of these heroes on this lane will take damage. Let's see. So as mentioned, we do want to summon heroes with high health and also kind of relatively square stats. It's kind of tough just because of this hero here, although I guess we can deal damage to the buildings, so it's not too bad. Let's see what our buildings do. So this one heals. This one gives attack boost. This one deals damage to the warlord. Okay, on their side they have a health boost. They have an attack, and then they also have attack. Okay, not too bad. Oh, this one deals damage when it comes to play. That's not too bad as well. Yeah, we'll go square and see what happens. So we're going to start with our melee hero over here on the attack rune on D2. Okay, this one gets a health boost whenever the warlord is attacked. So that could help out for stats. And you can see the swap did happen, so now it has a higher attack than health. Probably going to start using legendaries on these bosses because we do want to save the pit attempts. Okay, we have the melee hero over here. When it kills something, it gets health equal to 50% of I guess its own attack. It also steals attack and then also gets regeneration. Okay, on the damage pentagram, so that means that we need to deal, let's see, does that have regeneration now? It does not. Okay, so we need to deal, what, 67? Let's do the math, so 72. Okay, so in that case, we'll summon our melee hero over here with the high health and high attack.
Woo!
Okay. Deal some damage to the warlord because of the building, and then the swap happened at the beginning of the turn, followed by the damage pentagram to destroy the hero. Okay, we have the melee hero over here. We'll steal attack from our ranged heroes. Also, we'll give negative attack to our melee heroes, so that will affect our heroes in terms of their attack. It does have Toxin because of our circuit. Combat over there, combat there. Okay, yeah, we'll do our shark summons. They'll land in they'll land in this row over here. Okay, they will have the attack stolen, but that is okay because of the damage pentagram to destroy that. We have building damage over there. And let us see. I want to summon a ranged hero just to get through this. So we're going to do a shuffle. And in this case, oh, we have the Vixen over here. That's going to be helpful. All right, so I'm going to summon the Vixen over here on, let's see, combat there. I'll leave the combat over there. So in this case, we're going to summon the Vixen over here on A1. Building damage, combat to destroy the building. We have damage over to the Warlord. Using this hero, we have the swaps again. And our Vixen actually has pretty square stats, which is very nice to avoid the swaps. The Vixen also deals damage at the beginning of the turn based upon its attack, and then we'll also freeze the heroes once we attack the Warlord. Right, so in this case, we have the Danny Croc here that steals attack from our heroes. It is on the damage pentagram, as you can see over there, so we just need to deal 1 point of damage, so that will be destroyed. I'm gonna summon this melee hero over here. This will give us an extra attack rune when it comes into play. Okay, we did freeze this hero. Combat. And then spikes happening. Okay, we took some damage. How do we take damage over here? That was weird. Oh, we took damage over here with the skill. All right, got it. Okay, well, at least the Danny Croc is out of the way. And we have this extra attack rune, which will help us deal some more damage. Okay, we have the ranged hero over here that deals damage to one of our ranged heroes whenever it attacks. We'll have our freeze. The damage pentagram will destroy that. So in this case, we will follow it up with our... Yeah, we'll follow it up with our melee hero over here to help us block. Also pretty square stats as well. Okay, so you see the attack and health swap. So now our Vixen has a lot of health. And we're going to need the health anyways to keep it alive. Ooh, okay. We have the Mother Owl over here. Gives negative attack to our heroes at the end. Also gives them attack boost, and then also summons an owl at the beginning. Don't have enough for there. Comment over there. Yeah, sure. Actually, yeah, let's keep going. Let's gonna summon the Charn over here on... Yeah, summon the Charn over here on D2. The reason why is because we want to have extra attack runes summoned, and so they can't land on tiles that have runes or buildings or heroes on them, so that's why we're going to get the maximum over here. Okay, we have the Mother Owl frozen because of the Vixen skill. We have the Owl coming out at the beginning of the turn. And we will also have some protection to our heroes because of the Charn turning into the Cenotaph that will give Metal Shield to another one of our heroes once an enemy attacks. Ooh, okay. There's the swap. Okay, so the Bravi over here has its own swap skill and will also deal extra damage to our Warlord once our Warlord is attacked. Also gets extra block. Okay, so in this case it has 150 damage. Okay, we're going to summon the melee hero over here on A3 to help us block. Has high health. Also has this poison skill over here once the enemy attacks. Okay, we still have the swaps over there. We got the damage pentagrams happening. As I said, we do want to protect our Vixen as much as we can, so that way we can deal extra damage and then also freeze the heroes. Okay, looks like next turn we will take more damage to our heroes. Okay, looks like we also lost our Marquis. Let's see. So it does have high block now because of the kills. The poison will actually eat through that, so we don't have to worry about that. And then we have the, we have the Danny Croc that does get the spikes whenever we attack. So in this case, oh, this hero will actually be destroyed, but we can protect it. So what we'll do is, because we summoned our Charn over here on D2, we can summon a melee hero in front of that so that we can also protect it. Ooh, this will be a time where we can actually summon the Cactusito, or the El Mariachi over here. So in this case, we'll have, okay, we'll give spikes to our heroes. We'll get health at the end of the turn for every ally with spikes, and then also we'll deal extra damage. Wow, okay. Oh, to the Warlord. Okay, this will help out a lot. So in this case, do we actually destroy this? Oh, we can destroy this in combat anyways. That's fine. All right, we'll summon the Cactusito over here on the extra attack rune. Give spikes to our heroes. Combat destroy the Bravi. Combat destroy that. Okay, and as you can see, we deal the combat damage plus the extra health damage off of the El Mariachi skill. Swap does happen, but that's okay. We also took the damage, and we now have high health on our Vixen, so it should stay alive. Our Cactusito has low health now because of the swamp. Potentially get protected, or it can just die. Right, so we have the Windsong over here. It has evasion, also deals damage once an ally is destroyed. So is that enough? 21. Okay, so not quite enough to destroy that. Won't destroy that. Okay, I want to save this range hero for when we want to deal chaos damage. So I'm going to do a shuffle. Actually, we don't even have to do shuffle. We can give an attack boost to our male heroes. We'll do that. So that'll be enough to destroy this. We'll take some damage over here. I'm going to follow up with our melee hero over here to help us block. It does have low attack, but again, don't mind getting rid of it out of our squad. So summon over here in A3 to protect our Vixen. We'll take some damage off the Windsong skill here. Okay, but then we can destroy the Windsong with our combat. And some more extra attack runes, not too bad. Okay, so we're looking for some heroes with high attack so that we can summon them on the extra attack runes and go for some easy damage. Otherwise, we can just protect our heroes and then let our Vixen deal some more damage off of its damage skill, as seen over there. All right, so combat will destroy that. We'll have combat here. I'm going to follow up with our ranged hero over here on B1. Yeah, that's one. All right. So destroy that hero, destroy the building, combat over there. Okay, attack and health swap again. And see, this is the part I was talking about with the whole square stats, because now it has very low attack and could be destroyed by any hero. Alright, some more attack steal, more Danny Croc, which will deal 20, so 60 spikes, so this will actually be destroyed. Yeah, we'll summon the melee hero over here.
Yeah!
So on the extra attack rune, we'll freeze our Danny Croc. Got some damage now. Okay, the Charn is now destroyed because of the spikes on the Danny Croc. But then the excuse me, the Dandy Croc was destroyed by the damage pentagram. Okay, so let's see. So Vixen will destroy this hero here with the attack and steal. Gonna do a shuffle. Want to save this ranged hero because it has flight, and it also is a ranged hero that we will usually run out of later. This one has low attack and low health. This one gets also mental shield when it dies, so not too bad. So we'll also take damage to our heroes, so that's not what we need. But we can protect our heroes, so what we'll do is we'll summon this range hero over here on D1.
Whoa!
It summons a bush in front of itself, so we'll give some protection. And we'll just deal some damage over to the Warlord. Okay, more attack swaps, followed by the damage. And we have no more mental shield happening to our heroes, which is unfortunate. So that's why we're going for more damage to the Warlord.
Whoa!
Okay, we have the Mantis again with the attack steal and the health steal. We can still freeze it, so that's good. And we'll summon our melee hero over here with the low attack and the low health. Although, yeah, sure, why not? We're getting pretty close to lethal. So somebody on the extra attack rune, go for some damage that way. And we have the swaps again. This Mantis will be destroyed next turn, assuming it doesn't get a health boost or heal. And we also have sudden deaths building up now, so we can deal some damage to the Warlord that way. Okay, we have the melee hero over here, gets a health, well, it gets an attack boost at the end of the turn. For every wounded hero on our side, and actually on both sides. And then also we'll set the health of 2 of our heroes to 1 once it dies. So in this case, let's see. We don't want to destroy this, as it will potentially destroy our setup for next turn. We could do... Oh, we could actually just go for lethal over there. Do want to save this hero just because of the high stats for both health and attack. So I'm going to do one more shuffle and see if we can find a hero that we don't mind losing. Okay, in this case, we do have this melee hero over here. So let's do that. Okay, we have the freeze. We have the freeze again. That combat. Okay, damage from the building. Okay, and then assuming this hero isn't destroyed because of the freeze skill and the attack steal, should have enough for lethal off of the attacks, either from the bottom lane or from this lane here. Okay, well, with the large attack steal, there you go for Jerry the Buffoon. Okay, so you saw a little longer battle again because of the excuse me, because of the attack and health swaps. If it didn't go like that, then we could just strictly attack and not worry about that. Okay, cool. We got some runes, got some legendary Arthurs, and then we also got that chest for the quest. Okay, let's see if we can also get this boss done as well. So we're on Mr. Souvenir now. Let's let's take a look at their skills. Okay, so at the beginning of the turn, we'll give a random ally, so ally meaning them, it'll give them that skill, so whenever they attack, they will bleed, make the enemy bleed for some damage, okay? Every third turn, we'll deal damage to our heroes with bleeding, and then on the fifth turn, we'll make our heroes bleed for some damage. All right, so it looks like we're going to be taking bleeding off of the attacks onto our heroes, and then we'll also have some bleeding on the third turn, and then we'll also take some more bleeding. All right. So to get around the bleeding, what you can do is either have heroes that remove bleeding, such as Alexandria or Madame Lotrix, or you could have heroes with immune. Excuse me. So immune heroes, they don't get affected by other skills, so that is another way to get around that. Okay, they do have a lot of health, and I assume that we're going to lose a lot of our heroes because of the bleeding, but we'll do what we can. Yeah, I mean, we also have 2 days too, so yeah, let's see if this makes sense. Yeah, okay, Pyro will probably work again. So yeah, let's go. And this boss is actually one of the tougher ones, so we are going to go all out on our heroes and not save them this time. So we'll do our damage pentagrams first. Okay, we have some spread out coverage. We have the double damage pentagrams on lane D. We have lane B also pretty well covered. See if there's anything in their setup that could give us a boost. So let's see. Okay. I suppose the buildings could give protection so that they could still give us bleed, but for the time being, we'll do our clears and go from there. Combat. Come in there. Let's see if we can do that. Clear building. Start the damage. No, this is fine. Yeah, actually, we're gonna start with our prince over here on a 3. Get some extra summons, and then once we destroy an enemy, we'll get an extra summon. That extra summon will give an attack boost to our heroes with block, and then we'll also be able to block some lanes for damage. So we're gonna just go for some early swarm and potentially have some sort of combo going. Oof, that's not what we want to see. Okay, so we have the Dominus over here, has adjacent damage, and then also will get health whenever it kills something. So when it killed both our extra summon and the summon over here, got the health boost here. So in this case, we're going to look for a hero to potentially freeze this or even destroy it. Okay, nothing here. Oh, uh-oh, we are running out of options here. Oh, great. Okay, we do have a silence, and we do have the Alexandria. This is the one that will remove the negative effects, which will also include bleed. In this case, we'll summon it over here on the 1. This Alexandria, when it attacks, it will silence the enemy that attacks. So in this case, the Dominus now doesn't have its health boost. And then also, it will take the, it'll stop the extra damage. So now it has that bleeding skill, as you see here. So whenever it attacks, it will make that enemy bleed. Okay, so our goal right now is to protect the Alexandria at all costs, so that way we can remove the bleeding effects. So in this case, we'll do our shark summons. Okay, and looks like we do have a blocker over here. We'll have Comet destroy that, Comet destroy this, and the damage pentagram will actually destroy this as well. Gonna follow up with our ranged hero over here on B2, so that way we can have a blocker for the Alexandria. Okay, we have our extra summon happening because of the prince, as seen here. Okay, and because our heroes did not have bleeding because of the Alexandria removing it, we do not take damage. But on the 5th turn, all of our heroes will take bleeding. The Alexandria will have the bleeding, but the other heroes will not, because the Alexandria cannot remove negative effects off of itself. Okay, so next we have this hero here. This one transforms the wounded heroes, also will poison. Okay, we're going to summon the Eternal Sun over here on A2. When it comes into play, it gives mental shield to the heroes around it. So in this case, we can protect our Tortoise. That will give us some health off the enemy attack, and then also protect our Alexandria. So we have another layer of protection for the heroes. So things are all right. The lanes over here are covered by the mental shield. We don't have our prince anymore, so no more of these extra summons, but... Oh, we also don't have any more shuffles. Oh, okay. So we are left on full RNG for what we can get for heroes. So we have the Deep Maw over here, gives toxin to our heroes. Okay, the toxin will be removed by the Alexandria, so we don't have to worry about that. Also has evasion, so let's see. Combat. Okay, the damage pentagram will actually take care of that, so that's good. Do want the Eternal Sun to keep attacking because it does give this negative attack to melee enemies. Also gets an attack boost off of a range hero attacking. Oh, this is actually not bad. Yeah. So this hero will get an attack. Well, okay, it gives damage runes once our hero is attacked. Might not come up, but yeah, might as well cover it. It's immune, so it won't get the bleeding. And then also we'll give an attack boost to our heroes if there's a wounded hero at the end of the... Is that end of turn? Oh yeah, great. So it actually does count over here. That's cool. Okay, so all of our heroes now have bleeding. That is okay. The Alexandria will get rid of most of it. Although the bleeding damage will still occur because it only happens at the end of the turn. Okay, so let's see. We have this hero here that will also give bleeding, but again, will be removed. Combat here. Seeing which heroes we don't mind losing. In this case, it'll be this range hero with the low attack and low health. It comes into play and deals some damage, which is, yeah, that's alright. Alright, so we'll have the bleeding damage happening. It triggered off the damage on the mental shield, so that's why that's not there anymore. Bleeding over there. Bleeding there. Okay, the bleeding did happen, but now these heroes don't have their bleeding anymore. Although, as mentioned before, the Alexandria will still have its bleeding. And we summoned the Confucius a couple turns ago because we do want to cover the lanes with the double damage pentagrams.
Whoa!
Okay, so we do have some more bleeding. The Kelhorn here will get a health boost once a bleeding hero dies on our side. Just seeing where the other bleeding did land here. So we'll get a health boost here. Okay, how much bleeding is on this? 122, so it'll still be live. This one here can't get bleeding anyways. So just gotta deal enough damage over to this hero. Combat. This one can give a double attack to a hero when it's attacked, but let's see. Still really want to go for damage. The health boost over here is going to be 68. So in that case, it'll be net positive 11. 91. So this will be at 80. Oh, okay. So in this case, we'll actually need to give an attack boost over to this hero to destroy it. So going to the Legion and giving an in-game boost. Okay, we'll give one more boost. And that should be enough. So 103 plus 1, so that's 200. 200. Yeah, that should be enough. All right, so we'll summon the Legion now over here on a 3. So combat. Go combat. Oh, wow, it didn't die from the bleeding. Okay, great. Oh, because of the plus health given. Okay, so the Legion gives a plus health to the Order allies on our side off the attack. So now our hero wasn't destroyed. And so, yeah, we actually have another attacker on the board. And our Alexandria also... Okay, still on the bleeding, but our ranged hero did actually survive. Okay, we have the Madame Agony that transformed our wounded heroes, so that's why all of our heroes are now gone. We have combat over here to destroy that. And I'm gonna follow up with our... Yeah, actually this isn't too bad. Yeah, we're gonna follow up with our melee hero over here on B3. Gets a health boost for heroes around. Then also we'll give extra attack to another hero on our side. In this case, the extra attack will be given to the Legion instead of this immune hero, because the immune hero can't get any stat boosts. So assuming this Legion is still alive, we'll have a pretty decent attacker, and that'll help us for our setups for later. Okay, so again, another Dominus. Combat plus the damage pentagram will destroy that, so that's good. Gonna follow up with our... I'll follow up with our ranged hero behind it. So that way we can get some protection for it. We also have these damage pentagrams that are happening every time the Confucius is attacked. So as you can see, their cells are now filled with the damage pentagrams. Wish we drew into Order heroes so that we can at least get a boost off of the Legion, but yeah, what are you gonna do? Okay, so we have the Deep Maw over here, giving Toxin to our heroes. We're gonna give an attack boost to our male heroes, which in this case are all of those over here. And let's see. So it does have evasion, so it won't take combat damage from the ranged heroes, but we can block over here. So summon our melee hero over... Yeah, we'll summon this melee hero over here with the high health. Just to block. This one also gives us health whenever we attack the Warlord. We're already at full health anyways. Okay, we have the bleeding skill happening off of the Warlord. So in this case, all of our heroes now have bleeding. That's okay. We are pretty close to lethal. Probably should start switching now over to damage to the Warlord instead of blocking. Oof. Okay. We have the Void Juggler here that gave extra attack to the Deep Maw. Again, they're both on damage pentagram, so we don't have to worry about those. So we'll just go for some combat damage. Still want to save this ranged hero, especially since we don't need to transform any of the other heroes. And we'll just summon this melee hero over here on E3. Okay, you have the Toxin and the bleeding affecting our heroes, so we took some damage and then also the negative attack happening. With these two heroes being destroyed by the damage pentagrams, we now have the attack boost over to the Legion. And so they'll probably have to block. We have damage over here. We have the sudden deaths too. So that'll bring us to, was that 99? Oh, hey, I think we have lethal now. We'll do our sudden deaths just to make sure. So we're at 99. Okay, great. I'm going to summon this ranged hero just to get it out of our squad.
Yeah!
Okay, we have the ranged hero being destroyed. Got a health boost as well off the melee kill. Combat. Bleeding. And there we go. Alright, so well. I think this is the first time I've one-shot Mr. Souvenir. I just finished this boss and it took me 2 tries. He's just so bad. Yeah, especially since they have that bleeding skill. And then the you see the Deep Maw with the Toxin and the Dominus. Actually, if you don't have an answer for the Dominus on the first couple of turns, you're pretty much going to be wiped out anyways because he gets too high for health and also his attacks. He gets extra attack every time he does attack. So we just drew pretty well, actually, for that particular boss. I mean, we had the Eternal Sun with the Metal Shield. We had the Tortoise to help block with the Flight. And then also had the Legion to give us an attack boost, especially on that turn with the Kelhorn. So, yeah. Still, yeah, Pirate's probably still going to be good against that boss. Just because of the amount of heroes that you're going to be losing over multiple turns. So you do need something to come back. And as you saw, the AI does love summoning on those damage pentagrams. So yeah, we actually cleared out those 3 bosses, which is very surprising. We don't have any more attempts. And so we'll check back in on Pit in, I guess it'll be tomorrow. So we did have that quest completed. So let's head over to the roadmap. And okay, claim the reward. The transformation, he was too lucky. Yeah, they also have the Madam Agony too, so they have another way of grabbing back the board. So watch out for that. We did have our immune hero too. Yeah, that Confucius really did help us out because of the damage pentagrams and the damage runes, and then also the attack boost to our heroes. Okay, so we have the final quest over here on chapter 2. It's defeat El Mariachi. Ooh. Okay, and we will need to refill again. So we'll do that. Ooh, okay, and they have a skill. They have 2 skills. Okay, so whenever the ally appears, ally being them, they'll get spikes, and then whenever the warlord is attacked, they'll deal damage to our heroes. Okay, sure. All right, yeah, let's go. Lars, I think you might be innocent. Too late, my friend. Pangea is doomed. The best thing you can do is buy me a ticket to the Badlands. No, Lars, we are this close to crack the case. I cannot let you leave. So that's how you treat your friends, huh? After I've done for you? Man, you gotta give us a chance. How are we gonna prove your innocence if you're just gonna run away? You just look more guilty if... We're trying. Okay, so... Oh, yeah, we have the pirate this time, so that means our squad... This is our gold mine deck. Alright, so in this case, we will... What are we gonna do here? Alright, we have the range hero that has the bush in front of itself. It's gotta look at their skills again, so they will deal damage to us, and then we'll also get spikes. Alright, great. Okay, so in this case, we'll do our damage pentagrams first, and then we'll follow it up with the Dominus over here on A3. The Dominus has the adjacent damage, which will allow us to get rid of these buildings. Also has extra attack, and gets a health boost whenever it kills something. So at this point now, they need to deal with the Dominus. And so we'll see probably a blocker over here on lane A. We can follow it up with a ranged hero on lane B, and that should be enough for lethal.
Yeah!
Okay, we have the melee hero over here with heal, regeneration, spikes, and poison. Wow, okay. Alright, well, we'll summon our Discordia over here on lane B. This will give extra attack to the Dominus. I mean, even if the extra attack didn't happen, we'll still have the range hero to deal combat here. Wait for me. That's all I'm asking. Soon I'll provide you with some answers. Yeah, I said that. wait for us to try and prove your innocence. Alright, so that was El Mariachi. Heading over to the roadmap. Claiming the rewards. Oh, uh-oh. Oh, it's doing that again. Alright. Okay. Okay, we'll head down into chapter... Oh, well, this is the end of chapter 2, rather. Okay. To be this one, yes, we did cover this one in chapter 2. Okay, cool. So now we're heading over to chapter 3. Croc lives? Yeah, Croc lives, not Croc lives. All right. So I knew that. Lars is innocent. Unfortunately, Dandy Croc doesn't seem to care at all. He's out for blood. If there was really a chance to bring Mariko back to life, would I take it? Maybe. But now it's too late for that. Dandy Croc is too close to Hall of Fame. He's ready to storm the walls. There's no turning back. Alright, so it looks like Dandy Croc is on a tear to destroy Pangea. Okay, so we have Dandy Croc as the final boss for chapter 3, as mentioned. For the rewards, we will have 1,000 copies of the Dandy Croc, some epic demigod scrolls, which is cool. Okay, we got a badge, and then also the gallery portrait. Okay, let's head over into the roadmap to start chapter 3. Yep. Start chapter 3. What? Okay, I'm gonna close that out. Close that out and then get back into it. Oh, I gotta switch the warlord over there too. That way we won't have some awkward battles for later. Yeah, we'll still switch it over. All right. Yeah, because the majority of the battles that I do use the geisha skin. It's really pit where I use the pirate. And then for Dark Tower, for the time being, we usually use the geisha skin as well, because we do need that. We do need the destruction skills and then also the summons for battle. All right, so we'll head back to the roadmap and we will start chapter 3. All right, we're finally there. All right, great. Okay, so the first battle here is to defeat Mushy. Okay, and yeah, sure. You know, we will refill one more attempt, even though we have 10 minutes over here. Hey, Sasha, welcome. How's it going? We're right now doing the world event, and we just completed some pit bosses, which is really cool. Happy New Year's Eve, indeed. All right, so the skill here is to, at the end of the turn, we'll summon 2 of these myceliums to the melee allied cells. Okay, sure. So it is an upgrade of one of the previous skills from before. Don't really need to worry about it if you go for combat to the warlord, and they should probably have enough health, so this will actually be relevant. So the sample I took from you proved me right. It was you who killed Mariko. Why? Why did Mushy kill Mariko? Now I will wait to finish the 4 legendary roulettes. Yeah, that typically does happen, especially when you run out of runes. I mean, is this an event you want to rush? There's no gem rush for this particular time, so I mean, it's okay. These heroes are actually pretty good, especially with their new retooling. So the El Mariachi is pretty good with its damage, and what is it? El Mariachi, Danny Croc is still the same. And the Shroomkin, or the Sporelok, yeah, it could be good. I don't know how much the stats scale for the new summon, but I mean, it's still nice to have, just because of its damage skill. Ah, don't you get it? You were trying to divert my attention from you, but, right? You put this murder on Lars, but why? Like I'm gonna tell you. Thank God I got all the legendary heroes already. All right, yeah. So yeah, in that case, there's no need to rush the event. You can just wait for the runes.
Hey!
This event lasts for about, what, like 7 days? So, okay. Oh, hey, we have lethal already. All right, so we're going to summon the York over here. Just checking out this hero first. So it does the poison, has flight, and then attack or health boost to a melee hero on their side. Okay, so we'll summon the York over here on lane B. We'll destroy some buildings, and because of the destruction skill, we can have an attack boost onto the York. Okay, and we just have lethal there. Just waiting to get the last 2 epics. Yeah, so in that case, yeah, just open up the epic chest, get the epics, and then go. Yeah, actually no, you can do those after, because you really do need to open up those legendary chests first. Yeah, all those heroes were new to you. Okay, yeah, that's pretty good. They had the what do you call it? They had the festive summon chests that was happening over the past couple days, so you could have also opened up those heroes there. You only had the rare cactus and the mushroom. Okay, that makes sense. Yeah, if you can get the epics on these events, they're pretty good. Especially since you'll need to unlock the rest of the evolve chain, or the family, if you will. But yeah, still plenty of time. Don't need to rush it. So yeah, just get those runes, and yeah, we're at this point we're actually going to be on the same quest as well. Okay, so this is the quest that Japoga was talking about. So open the legendary chest and event shop 4 times. This is a spot where most people will get stuck because of the number of runes that they have. So currently we only have 12k. When we hit the go, we'll land in the event shop, and we'll see that each one of these costs 5k. So we're really banking on the bonus runes to come out. We'll see what we get and go from there. Okay, so we got some Sporelok. Not what we're looking for, especially since we do have a lot of copies. Bonus runes. This is what I was talking about. So even though we did lose 500 off of our summons, just because of the math, we're closer to the quest being completed. Okay, so we're not going to open up this bonus chest excuse me, we're not going to open up this bonus chest because we are actually very close to finishing this event. We have our Danny Croc at level 14, and we just need, I think it's roughly 100 copies in order to get him to 16. So we're going to hold off on opening this bonus chest. If we had no shot at completing this event, we would open up the bonus chest so that way we can get increased rewards off of our opens. But in this case, we'll just open up our bonus chest, or we'll open up the legendary chest and save the bonus chest for the end of chapter 3. All right, so we'll open this up and see what we get. And we got some El Mariachi. Okay.
Legendary.
That's all right. I mean, it's a new retooled hero, so that's cool. Okay, so we're a little short on the runes, so that means we'll need to check back in later to open up the chest and continue with the event. And we already did the Divine Arena as well. So let me just see if we have any other housekeeping that we can do. So we did, okay, so we did the pit. We're going to hold off on the pit because of the rewards over here, or the attempts rather. Guild, these here, the journey over here. I will claim this journey because you are here, Japoga. Yes, that's why I was happy to get the legendary, and then after I finish this quest, I will just open epics. Yep, that is the plan. Yeah, would need those bonus runes for later. Also, I mean, we can, yeah, we're close to level 1000. Yes, we are. Just 10 more level ups. Okay, well, let's see. So we're about 2 hours in. Yeah, you know what? Sure, why not? Let's we're gonna actually switch it over to Journey and see what we get. And the reason why is because we did upgrade some of the heroes on the Sad Boy accounts. Because we did some of the event this morning as well. So yeah, so right now we're going to actually switch over to Journey on Sad Boy and see how far we can get. Did I get the prize for finishing chapter 1 and 2? Yes, yeah, I got the, so on the main account, I got the rewards. As you saw, we're in chapter 3. For this account, we are currently in the middle of chapter 2, and we are stuck on, let's see. It's the one where, so it's copper coins, reborns. Oh, we need to get the epic to one of the epics to level 10, which we're in a weird spot because we have one of the heroes. We actually have, yeah, we have one of the heroes, the rares, that are, they have a lot of copies, but we don't have the epics. So we actually need to unlock the epics for that first. So we'll see how many runes we have on that as of right now, and depending upon where we're at, we'll probably have to unlock them. Otherwise, we'll just, what do you call them? Yeah, we'll just continue on with Journey. As mentioned before, there's still plenty of time for the event, so it's not like we're in a rush. Also, we don't really need those heroes anyways, because we are, for this account, we are focusing more on upgrading our squad. So we'll spend as little gems as we can in order to get as far as we can. If we do get the legendaries, that's cool. If we don't get them, it's also cool. And the reason why is because if we get the legendaries, well, they'll be in our collection. And if we don't get the legendaries, then that's actually a better chance for us to not get extra cards that we don't need for it. Because when I finished both chapters, the screen freaked out. That's when I went out of the event and back. Yeah, so as you saw, every time I completed the chapter, it didn't, I don't know what's going on with the claim button. It seems like when you hit it now, at the end of the chapter, it doesn't go to the next chapter like it normally does, because before it would be, you would hit the claim button, it would go to that biography section where it says, oh, okay, end of chapter 2 and the pictures and everything. But now it doesn't do that. So yeah, I'd had to exit out of the world event and then go back into the roadmap to get it done. You were on the next chapter and you didn't get your prizes. Oh, okay. Huh. Are you sure you didn't get your prizes? Because the prizes are usually cards, souls rather, and then also epics. What do you call them? Epic scrolls. So if they're not, if you don't see the scrolls in your shop, then yeah, I would send a message to support and then see what they say, because that's really the only way to get that fixed. Also, you can mention it on Discord too and say, okay, hey, you didn't get your stuff, and then see if other people are also going through the same thing, because then they'll have to do some maintenance on the quest and the event, and then hopefully we all get our stuff back along with some compensation like gems or scrolls or anything like that. It will show that it was claimed, but it wasn't. Okay, yeah, if that's the case, then yeah, send a message to support and let them know exactly what happened in terms of you completing the event or completing the chapter in the event and not getting the rewards for the respective chapter. The scrolls are not there. Okay, yeah, then for sure, yeah, definitely reach out to them. Okay, yeah, where? Okay, you did contact them. All right, yeah, then just gotta wait it out and see what happens. If they get multiple responses like that, saying that the people didn't get their rewards, then they're gonna do something about it. It seems like the devs are at least paying attention more to folks in terms of feedback and suggestions. Oh, okay. Oh, so we're actually not on that one. Oh, okay. In this case, probably actually do have the extra attempt. So, might as well continue on this. See if we have the attempt. Okay, so we'll just defeat Sporelok. I just wanted to check if you had to. I did not check and see if it did. Okay, so it didn't happen to Sasha. Yeah, still let him know. Because you are on a different platform, so that's probably why. Okay, okay. So this is a slightly different thing now because we have a different account. So we're gonna summon our Masaurs over here. Just get some attackers on the board. Okay, we have damage from our building at the end of the turn to the building over here. Still waiting. What is going on?
Hey!
Okay, so this is the mycelium. This is the mycelium that will summon the Sporelok to an adjacent cell. Alright, go. Let's see. Combat. Oh, okay. We can open it up. We'll summon the Grace over here on A1. Deal some damage to this flight here with the splash. Destroy some buildings. Also give an attack boost to some of our heroes. And then also destroy the mycelium over here. Yeah, Sasha, what platform are you playing this on? If you're on iOS, then that would be weird because then you got the rewards and then Japoga didn't. But if you're on a different platform, then it might be specifically an iOS issue. And that is likely as well because there have been times where they do the maintenance and they say that, oh, okay, hey, we're doing upgrades on iOS or Facebook or anything like that. But really, they have the best support I've seen. Okay, you're on Android. Okay. So, yeah, it might be specifically in iOS then. All right, gonna follow up with our, let's see, combat. Oh, we have enough for lethal here anyways. Because we have the shark, but we do have our Grace to attack. So, we got the attack boost over there. And combat on the Sporelok. And there we go. And it looks like we're doing a rehashing of the event. You know, I can do this offline, so I'm just gonna claim this reward, and then I'll take care of this event stuff off or for Sad Boy later on. All right, so I'm just gonna skip that. Ugh. Yeah, go out of the roadmap. Go. Yeah, so currently we're in chapter 2 for that the account. Okay, yeah, let's head over to Journey now. Okay, and skip out the ad. Get some water here. Okay. Yep, you're on iOS. Okay, yeah. So then it might be specifically an iOS issue because I'm on PC as well, and it has been okay. Actually, let me see. I wouldn't even notice if the scrolls didn't come out. Let me see how many scrolls we have now. Because I haven't been using a lot of scrolls on this, so we'll see. This has 21. Okay, so that means that if I complete the chapter here, we should have... We'll have 24. Okay. All right. I'll put that in my notes and see if that doesn't track up. Oop. Yeah, so I made note of it. I'm gonna let them know. I'm probably gonna be finishing the end of chapter 2 by today, or if not tomorrow. So yeah, all right. Go to journey. And okay, so currently right now we are on boss number 6 of the last island. We're on Ancient Awe. Let's take a look at their skills. Alright, so at the beginning of the turn, they will summon an old god servant with this much health. Okay, and also if the warlord has less than half their health, they will get the skill start of turn, will give plus health to their melee allies. Alright. Alright, they have the old god here with the freeze and plus health with the Mr. Flap, extra attack with the axe, the York here with the extra damage and the reborn, and the Madame Lotrix over here. Okay. Okay, we're going to do this 3 times and go from there, trying to control the amount of attempts that we use, because last time we did go overboard at the cost of beating that one boss. But yeah, let's go. This boss is also going to be a little harder too, because Shamuna was recently nerfed. So instead of getting the shards to stay on the field now, they only stay on the field for 1 turn. So in this case, we will need to come up with some form of defense. Let's see. Oh, they also do... Okay, so at the beginning of the turn, they will summon an old god servant. We'll find out what the old god servant does. Leave that over there. Okay, gonna start with the Shamuna over here on A3. That way we can guarantee that the Shamuna will at least stay alive, because the shards will have to come underneath. Okay, this is the old god servant. This one, okay, heals itself and then also deals damage to a wounded hero at the end of off of the death trigger. Okay, because they have a lot more health than us, we will need to find a way to get some additional attackers on the board. Our strategy is built around Grace, so if we can keep Grace alive, we can deal the multiple damage. Okay, so we have the Lotrix over here. It has the 2 puppets. We'll also have an attack boost. The puppets here will reflect damage. Let's see. Combat over there. We have the shard dying at the beginning of the turn now. So we're going to follow up next with the Yoster over here on A1. That'll give enough damage to destroy the old god. It will also silence the old god because it is a male hero. And then also those puppets as well. Okay, so at the beginning of the turn, again, another old god servant. We want to keep our heroes not wounded, so that way the death trigger will not affect our heroes. And we will need to pick a good time to do the board wipe, because we only get 1 shot at doing that. And we are behind right now in terms of attackers, in terms of damage, and then also the amount of summons that we can do on our turn. Oh, we might take lethal now. Oh, this is going to be bad. Yeah, okay. So we took lethal there because the Lotrix does the puppet summons, and those puppet summons do count as a chaos summon for the axe. So that is why instead of having 1 attack, it had 3, and so that is why we took lethal there. Okay, well, we'll try that again. We had a decent setup from the beginning. It's just that once that axe came out, we couldn't do anything. Might actually have to switch it over to flight heroes too, but we'll see what we can do. So let's see. A combat over there, combat there, there. Okay, I'm gonna start with the Masura over here on A3. Get some copies out to help us attack and block. And then we do have a setup for next turn where we can summon the Yoster to, well, silence the old god servant at least, and then potentially give these heroes a health boost, which will help us block for some damage. Oh, okay. Hey, great. We have a building here too that will give us mental shield to one of our heroes. So we do want to protect this building so we can stop the damage skill off of the old god servant. So we have the York here, comes into play, deals damage, also has Reborn. Let's see. So not enough to actually destroy that, unfortunately. Combat over there. Watch, it's gonna be 113. Okay. Let's see. 113 over there. Okay, great. So in this case, we're gonna summon the Yoster over here on. Summon it over here on B1. Gonna leave these health runes open for the time being. We'll silence the male heroes. And then we're going to let the Masura copies fill up on the board. Probably should have went for combat against the Old God Servant, although we do want to deal as much damage as we can over to the Warlord before we either see the freeze or the heroes with the health boost. Alright, so again, another Old God Servant. Let's see, combat over here, combat over here. If the Yoster is alive next turn, we can set up for our board wipe. And, well, at least now we do have some health boost happening to our heroes. We do have mostly a female squad, so that'll help us out in terms of damage. Oh no! Alright, so the axe came out. The axe gets a attack boost for every chaos hero that's on their side. And so that's when they go for the extra attack and the lethal there. So, alright, we will do that one more time. And then afterwards, we'll actually swap our squad and see if we can build something for this particular boss. Again, it's really, it's that axe that has been dealing the most damage to us. All right, we'll try this again. Yeah, we'll go with the Masoras one more time. Yeah, and this is best case scenario for the Masoras in terms of the board coverage. So we don't have the Yoster, so we can't really set up for the board wipe. Should do... Bastet would actually even be too bad. The Bastet will deal damage whenever a hero is destroyed on our side. Shumuna could be good for some protection as well. Okay, well, they have the same thing again. Hopefully we don't get our board wiped out this time. So we'll go for the protection now with the York. Let's see, how much damage does the vampire do? Oh. Deals 6 damage. That's not gonna be enough. Yeah, we'll try and block once again. Actually, potentially the Old God Servant could block the axe, so... Alright, we'll summon on the health rune this time. We'll silence the male heroes. Go for some combat again. Okay, health boost given. Oh, if they go... Oh, man. So they could still do the same thing. They could summon the axe and then deal damage to us here. Hopefully that's not the case. Okay, great. So we are actually alive now. Okay, so they have the Hanako. This one summons a Horo once a non-chaos hero is destroyed on our side. So that's why you saw the freeze happens over here. Each Horo comes out and freezes a hero on our side, and then also when the Horo dies, it will give an attack boost to the chaos heroes. So in this case right now, let's see, so the death trigger will actually deal damage to this. We'll have damage over there. Seeing if that's enough for... Yeah, we do need to get rid of these heroes, so we'll do our vampire summon. And then we'll follow it up with a destruction to get rid of these heroes. The death trigger does go off and destroy the Masura copy. I'm gonna follow it up next with... Let's see... Oh, you know, we can follow it up next with the Shumuna to protect our... What do you call them? To protect our Yoster. Also gets the mental shield because of the shard. And now, actually, because of the shard dying at the beginning of the turn, we can actually have another spot for a Masura copy to come out. So our goal next is to protect this lane on lane A, so that way they can't flash out damage with the York or the axe. And we do also want to protect our heroes with the mental shield, so that way we don't trigger the death skill off of the old god. That's not good. Alright, so we have the Goliath over here. It does have attack steal whenever it's attacked, and then we'll also deal damage to our heroes whenever an enemy comes out. So that actually includes the old god servant at the beginning of the turn. So we were able to deal enough damage to actually destroy both of these heroes. Let's see, attack steal, we'll do 54. So that will actually not stop the grace though. So we'll have that over there, damage over there. Yeah, we'll do that. All right, so we're gonna summon the grace over here on E1. Attack steal will happen first, and then we'll have attack again, but we'll have our random damage to destroy 2 heroes. Okay, and as you can see, the attack boost does happen because of the grace here. Next turn, probably gonna summon Legion in order to give the attack boost to Grace so that she can continue dealing the random damage. But again, we also do need to protect lane A because it is very vulnerable to attack. We do have some high health on the other 3 lanes, but again, this one, because of the vampire with the low health, is going to be a problem. Okay, so they also run Deadlord too. This Deadlord will transform a melee hero into a zombie, and then also have these zombies over here to block. Combat over there, combat here. So we don't actually have enough anything to destroy stuff. And I don't want to summon the Bastet because we don't want to lose the mental shield on our heroes. So what we can do, however, is, let's see, leave those open. Okay, gonna summon the Legion over here on C2. That way we can have our Masuras still create their copies. And then also still allow for us to get a attack boost to our order heroes once an enemy dies. So we're also getting a health boost to our heroes because of the Yoster. This is for every female that's on our side, so that's also another reason why we have the Masura copies in our squad. So let me see if we have the extra attacks. We do not. And we also don't have attack on the Grace. Okay, we have damage over there. Let's see. So again, we have the axe. We do need to get rid of the axe now. So combat over there, combat there, servant here. Ooh, could potentially lose our grace. What we can do, however, is block against this hero. Combat over there, combat there, and there. Okay, gonna summon the Grummery on A1 here. It has flight, so it will allow us to block. We'll also deal some curse damage. Okay. And so right now we just have a blocker, really. We have these 3 old god servants that are in the way, and each one of them does have their trigger of the damage to a wounded hero, which in this case, it'll be 1, 2, 3, and 4. So we're really hoping to draw in a Yoster to silence all of those old god servants, and then also allow us for additional health boosts and additional damage to the heroes. If we can destroy a single hero on their side of the field, we'll be able to go for the extra attacks with the Grace, and then also extra damage to the Warlord. Okay, so we have the axe coming out to destroy our stuff. We have the old god servant over here that gives a health boost to their heroes, and then also will freeze our ranged heroes once it is attacked. All right, so we do have the attackers now. Okay, our Grace will be frozen because of the old god. Let's see, combat over here, we have combat over there. Okay, I don't want to block our potential hero over here, and we do want to deal combat damage to the, what do you call Do want to deal the combat damage over to the old god. So instead, what we can do is we got combat over there, combat there. Oh, you know, we can summon another Grace. Why not? That's fine. Actually, no. Don't want to summon another Grace because we will need it for potentially another Goliath. But we will summon the Discordia over here on... Yeah, we'll summon the Discordia over here on C1. We'll give extra attack to 2 of our heroes. Okay, we're also dealing some curse damage because of the Grunnery. As you can see, every time we attack a ally on the enemy, rather, they'll take additional damage to the Warlord. Okay, looks like the old god was now blocked by the old god servant. So that'll actually help us out with our Grace to attack. If we can get another blocker over, I would say, yeah, another blocker over here on lane D will probably be good for this boss. As you can see, our ranged heroes are frozen. The only hero that can attack right now is our melee heroes, which in this case is the Legion over here. Okay, so we have the Mr. Flap. This Mr. Flap will give a health boost to the heroes, and then also will set the attack of the hero that sets the health of the hero attacks to 1. Okay, we do have a Gremmer, what do we call it? We do have an Yoster now, so that'll help us out. Let's see. We do have the flight hero already. We do want to trigger off the extra damage, so what we'll do is we'll summon the... Okay, yeah, we'll summon the Yoster over here on A2. We'll get the attack in first, and then we'll also allow for the extra attack for the Legion. Okay, we'll run over the Mr. Flap. We'll get the health boost. We'll also silence the old gods, so they don't get their death trigger anymore. Okay, we have this one over here, but it is blocked by the melee hero. And, well, with the curse, we might actually be able to go for lethal without attacking the Warlord. So that is an option too. Okay. That mental shield is also going to help us here, because just in case they did summon the York to flash out damage, we would have our hero protected. Okay, we had the Yoster dealing damage at the beginning to the puppets off of the Lotrix, and looks like we do have lethal now. We're just going to summon our melee hero just to be sure. That way it gets frozen. And there you go. So we got a lot of support with the Legion because of the attack boost, and then also the building with the mental shield protected our heroes to get around the old god servant's death trigger. It also helped that we had the curse too, so even if we couldn't attack the Warlord, we could still deal damage to the Warlord by attacking the other heroes. Okay, so now we are on Nula the Absentminded. Let's take a look at their skills. So they have flight, meaning that they can only be attacked by, well, it says melee. They evade the attack of melee non-flying heroes, meaning that melee heroes without flight cannot deal damage, and then flight can't be applied to buildings. All right, so whenever they're attacked, they'll summon a Horo Horo. Oh boy, that is a very large stat line. Okay, sure. Yeah, let's take a look at the units. Excuse me. So the freeze, attack steal, Mr. Flap again. You have the Regardus with the silence. You have the Deep Maw with the evasion and the toxin, and then the Horo Horo is being summoned by the Hanako over here. So we're going to be dealing with 2 types of Horo Horos, one with really large attacks, stats, and health, and then also, you know, smaller ones, but they can come up more often. Okay, yeah, let's try it out. So it looks like we're going to be facing an all chaos build, and also they do have a lot of health. Let's see how we're going to start this off. You know, we're going to start with the Shimuna over here on... Yeah, we're going to start with the Shimuna over here on A3. We'll get some protection with our mental shield, although I just remembered now, because they have flight, we can't deal damage with the Shimuna here. Hey, Felix! Welcome back. We're currently doing Journey right now, and this boss is going to be pretty hard because they have flight, and then also as an extra summon whenever you attack the Warlord. Okay, so they have the Lotrix over here, dealing some damage. Also has the extra puppets. Let's see, combat over here, how much adjacent damage? So 15, so actually not enough to destroy this puppet. Could go for the silence. Block over here. Yeah, that's not too bad. All right, we're gonna do our vampire summon to help us block for damage. And then we're gonna follow up with the Yoster behind the Shimuna on... Let's see, combat there. We're gonna summon the Yoster over here on A2. Reason why is because we do want the Yoster out here, but at the same time we do want it to protect our next hero behind it, which will most likely be the Grace. Okay, so we got rid of the puppets by silencing them and also attacking them. Also wounded the Lotrix over here and blocking it with the Vampire. This will help us set up for a board wipe for next turn, and then also potentially go for extra attacks with the Grace.
Whoa!
Okay, so we have the Regardus over here. Has a Hellgate in front of itself. Will also silence. Okay, it would be super greedy in order to keep out the, the other heroes alive. So we're just going to do the destruction. So at least now we have an open board. Gonna follow it up with the Grace over here.
Yeah!
Okay, so we'll still get actually our shard off of the Shimuna because the skill happens before the attack as opposed to on the attack. So even if it does get missed because of the flight, we'll still get the shard to block. Okay, and as you saw, when we attacked the Warlord, he summons the Horo. This Horo, it freezes one of our heroes. It itself also has flight, and then when it dies, it gives an attack boost to Chaos heroes. Oof. Okay. So now we have Toxin to our heroes. Let's see. Got combat over here. We'll still have a blocker. We do need to deal with both of these heroes. Damage over there. Damage there. Okay, you know what we're going to do, let's see, so miss over there. Gotta summon our Masura copy down here on, although let's see, 1, 2, it could potentially still be frozen, so I'm thinking, let's see, on the Legion, 1, 2, 3, okay, yeah, actually we're gonna try that. So I'm gonna go here with the Legion on D3. Okay, our Legion is frozen, which is unfortunate. Really want it not frozen so we can actually run over the Deep Maw, but what are you gonna do? Okay, so now this will be destroyed. We have the Horo that is blocking our flight hero over here. But our, the shards can still come out. So we're gonna be taking damage at least over here. We're gonna lose our Legion, and we could potentially take more damage on these bottom lanes.
Whoa!
Oh, this is gonna be fun. Alright. Alright, so we did some damage at the beginning of the turn with the Yoster. We did get rid of the Rotters coming off of the Necro Lich. We do have the 7 extra attacks, but we also are going to lose attack every time we do that. Combat over there, combat there, and there. Okay, gonna follow up actually with the Bastet over here on B3. Really do want to get rid of this Deep Maw. And doesn't look like we are going to. Let's see, combat over here, combat here. Yeah, we're gonna be taking lethal off of the next attack, so we're gonna skip this here. Gotta find a way to get rid of Toxin, although we don't have too many heroes that can do that. We'll try that again, and then see if we can get a better setup. It's those Horos, not so much their stat lines, it's more the fact that they're freezing our heroes. So because of that, we're really slowed down on the amount of damage we can deal to the Warlord. But we'll try that again. Alright, so Shimuna over here on A3. Again, we'll still have protection with the Shimuna, even though we don't deal damage to the Warlord. And probably with this particular battle, we'll need more board setup than anything else. So, gonna swap out at least some of our heroes in order to get this done. Gremary is a good option. Yeah, some curses. Curses is actually not too bad. So we're gonna do our Vampire help us block. And then we'll also follow up with the Gremmery on A1. Yeah, we're probably going to do this with curses in order to get the damage to the Warlord. Alright, so we have the Horo. That's going to destroy our vampire. I have combat to destroy the shard, but that's okay, because it is going to die anyways. So I guess our goal right now is to protect our setup with the Shamuna to help us block, and then the Gremmery to curse their heroes, and then deal some damage over to the Warlord by way of curse. Okay, we have the Medusa over here that will freeze heroes in the line. Also, we'll steal attack from our melee heroes, which in this case we don't have any. Let's see. So combat over there, combat here. Let's see how much random damage we have for the Grace. So this one is 80. Oh, 91. Okay, great. All right. So in this case, we will do the board wipe. Okay. The Warlord does have curse now, and oh, we don't have enough damage to destroy this. Oh, that's unfortunate. All right. Let's see. Silence. Could do that. Damage over there. Yeah, we could still potentially do it. So we're going to summon the Grace over here on A2. Get our random damage. So not enough to destroy either, which is unfortunate. Do have the curses though, so that's fine. And looks like the Horo was summoned behind the other Horo. So this is good because the melee heroes cannot attack behind each other. So a little bit of a, a little bit of a good RNG there. Next turn, going to be summoning the Yoster to help us give a health boost to our heroes and then also deal damage to the heroes at the beginning. Okay, so let's see, combat over there, combat here. Does have the flight. Yeah, we could potentially take lethal on this next turn, but that is okay. We'll do what we can. All right, so in this case, let's see if we can block. Block over there. Sure, why not? All right, so we're gonna summon the Yoster over here on lane C because we do need to block at least one of these Horos. Okay, and so this one will actually be destroyed. Let's see, 1, 2. Oh, they have lethal here already. All right, that is unfortunate. All right, we'll do this one more time and see if what we need to change. Thinking if, well, there are no immune heroes that can actually attack this particular Warlord. Okay, yeah, so yeah, we'll start it off again with the curses. And we'll summon the Gremmery on C2 here. I'm still at this Hanako, it's just super hard. Yeah, I mean, it also doesn't help that our heroes have very low attack. And the only way to deal a lot of damage over to this Warlord is with the Grace, which again is already being threatened by Toxin and, well, other heroes. So, okay, well, we'll continue. We'll have the Vampire here to block. Okay, we do block against the Medusa, which is okay. And we'll follow it up with the... What's going to make sense here? I don't want to leave the... What do you call them? The Yoster vulnerable, so instead we're going to summon her over here on D2. Maybe the indirect attack can help with big blocking. Yes, that'll be the case. So yeah, so right now we're depending upon either our Grace with the multiple attacks to deal damage, or the Gremmery with the curses to deal damage to the Warlord. Alright, so we have the Horos again. This one will deal damage to us. Okay, we have curse over there. Okay, we at least have a board wipe, and we do have the curses, so let's do that. Just seeing if we have anything else that we can do. No, okay. We'll do a destruction. Get rid of those heroes. And you can see with those cursed heroes being destroyed, we have curse to the Warlord, so 72 every time we attack an ally. Or attack one of their heroes, rather. Gonna follow it up with the... oddly enough, we do want to... Let's see. So we can't attack with that. Can't attack with that. I get... No, that doesn't make any sense. Sure, why not? Yeah. So this is going to be weird, but we're going to actually summon the Legion over here on the freeze rune. This freeze rune came off of the Medusa, and we just want to get rid of the freeze rune so that we can open up some of our spots. Yeah, I finished her with Lotrix and Grace, if I'm not mistaken, Grimoire. Yeah, those would actually help out a lot, especially since those puppets can help protect your health and then also reflect damage over to the Horohoros and other heroes. Okay. So we have the Hanako, we have the Horohoros. Let's see, combat over there, combat there. We don't have any blockers against this one hero. That's the tough part. Okay, so we could do that. Could do damage. Oh, yeah, actually, no, we can get damage against that hero. So let's do that. So we're gonna summon the Grace over here on A1. So with the combat and random damage, should be enough to destroy at least the Horohoro. Okay, that's fine. That's fine. We'll curse, and we'll curse in once again. And yeah, we are gonna take lethal now from the Horohoro that just came out here. Okay, so that's unfortunate. We will have to now switch up our squad and see what we can do. Curse looks like the way that we're going to be finishing this battle, because we need to compensate for the amount of low attack that we have. So we'll head over to our squad, see if we can find some solutions. Okay, what does Arthur do? Could give attack boost at the beginning, although this is kind of slow, and also the, what do you call? So I guess the charge would still happen on the building, but it won't trigger off the freeze skill. We have the Scientist that will give us a health boost. Oh, hey, I think with the Charm could actually help us out. That would be good. Although, with the extra attacks, we're going to trigger more Horohoros. So maybe some kind of strategy where we don't do a lot of attacks, but we deal a lot of damage in our attacks, or we deal damage outside of the attacks. So let's see. Got that over there. I think could do the, what do you call? Could do the Jolnir with the extra damage to non-order heroes. But again, it won't be enough because it's still relatively low. So let's see, 5 per, yeah, that's too low. Okay, we have the Ghosta that could deal damage to the world. 3 to 7 is also not that good. It's not that big, rather. We have the Red Woman that could deal damage every time Vampirism triggers. It will trigger since the first attack, the freeze. Okay, yeah, that is the case, yeah. So every time we summon a Horo, that's going to hurt us a lot. All right, let's see. Got over here. As you see, our collection is not that big compared to the other account. Do poison, do silence. And most of these heroes are not flight heroes anyways. Tesla X could be an option. Yeah, we'll try that. Let's see. So this is going to be helpful. Probably not the extra attack so much, just because we're going to be triggering off more Horohoros. But we'll put in that Tesla X here. Bastet we never summoned, so that's not going to be useful. The Masora is also not going to be useful. Let's see here. Maybe with the Vampirism. Although we do need our heroes to survive, and they do have a lot of strong heroes. So let's see here. Yeah, I'm going to put in the Necro Lich and get those Rotters out to deal some damage. In Arthur, I mean, since the first attack will freeze, we'll start. Oh, okay. Will it? Because it's before the attack. Right. So it still adds a charge. Yeah, we'll put it in and then see what it does. And if that doesn't work, we'll just put another floss in so we get an extra summoner for the, what do you call? The Tesla X here. Okay, so we'll try out this modified approach. See if we have any other better blockers than Shimuna. Doesn't seem like it. Could get the Super Mario, I suppose. Decade Metal Shield on the freeze. They only have, what do you call? They only have Regardless to actually stop this, so Super Mario could also be another option too. But we'll try this out. Yeah, I'm gonna try the Arthur first, and then head on to Super Mario as an additional blocker. And if that doesn't work, then we'll put in Floss as an additional summon. Also, I don't want to put in too many non-female heroes because it will affect the amount of boost we can get with the Yoaster. All right, so we'll try this. We'll try this 3 times and see what we can do here. Okay, so let's start with the Shimuna first. Get that shard out. And then, let's see, probably going to follow up with the Necro Lich to get some blockers on the field. Okay, well here's the Regardless. We don't want to summon anything here that can potentially get silenced. Oh, and we do have a little bit of our setup already, so that's cool. Gonna follow up with the Vampire, and then also follow up with the Necro Lich behind the Shimuna. Gonna place it over here on a 1, so that way we can still have melee spots open after the shard comes out off the Shimuna. So here you can see on the attack, we did summon the Horo Horo. We do have the Rotters coming out at the end of the turn. But why today you did Sad Boy? Isn't it for Saturday? It is. I figured since, you know, we're already here and we have the day off from work, might as well put in at least 1 battle or so. We already did beat 1 boss, so let's see if we can beat 1 more, and then we'll add it on to Saturday's stream. Yes, we will continue on Sad Boy tomorrow, most likely. Just want to round out this particular stream for today because, like I said, no work, so we can put in a little bit longer. Okay, so we have our Rotters destroyed at the end of the turn, or yeah, they're destroyed at the beginning of the turn. We have a lot of these heroes wounded, so probably gonna go for the destruction now. Okay, and you can see the death trigger did summon these freeze runes. Let's see. How is this going to work? I'm so confused about this. So it summons a building behind itself. Being turn will, or before the attack will add the charge. So Saturday there will be stream. Yes, Saturday seems like there will be a stream. Okay, so I'm gonna follow up with the, let's see, not to attack over there, destroy those here. Actually, you know, it's probably better for us to summon the Grace now to destroy this hero. So we'll do that.
Yeah.
We can also start setting up for the what do you call it? The 7 extra attacks, because we have the Necro Lich with the Rotters. Okay, so now we're dealing with 2 of these Horo Horos, which is not what we need. Next turn, probably gonna go for the Tesla X if we can find a way to wipe out these heroes. If not, then probably gonna go with some form of defense, which potentially could be the Arthur. Okay, so we have the Deep Maw, which is actually behind the Hororo, so we can't attack. Let's see. Combat over there, combat there. Okay, we're gonna need some help. Let's see. Block over there, block there. Damage there. Okay, what we're gonna do is summon the Yoaster over here on the... Well, actually, as we still might... Okay. Alright, this is gonna actually be a time to test out how this Arthur is going to work. So I'm gonna summon the Arthur over here on the... Yeah, I'm gonna summon it over here on the melee spot on D3. So we'll miss, we'll deal some combat damage, freeze the hero, Okay, we'll get the charge. Okay, the Arthur itself. Okay, gotta look at the building here because that's the thing that we need to check out. So whenever Arthur attacks, it will freeze our hero and then we'll charge. Okay, so we'll get the attack boost, but we won't get that freeze because it's off of the attack needing to happen. So because of the Horo having flight blocking our melee hero, we don't get the freeze here. He will not work. Okay, got it. Yeah, I mean, we still test it out. See how it goes. Because he will not attack. Exactly. Okay, yeah. Then we're going to take out the Arthur and put in... What were we going to put in? It was either Floss or the Super Mary. Yeah. So another thing about this battle, as you can see, the Horos can eventually block themselves. So if we trigger out a lot of the Horos, we'll see a lot of flight blockers, but at the same time, they can only attack so many times. So we could also just try and jam up their field and then have some kind of setup. As you can see, the Horos are freezing over here. No extra shard because of the Shimuna being frozen. Let's see, combat there, combat there. Or, yeah, okay. So we're gonna block the large Horo. And then we're gonna leave these other Horos out here. We have a random damage happening, and looks like we do have these 7 extra attacks. Okay. Okay, you see the attack boost happening. How many attacks do we have on this now? Okay, just 7, alright. So it could potentially actually wipe out all of these. Got damage. Okay, still have the damage here. And you see the attack boost happening. So that's cool. Okay, and that's enough for there. Okay, another Horo coming out, and another one over there. Followed by the freeze. And we also have that building off the Arthur that is going to give us 3 attack. Would help. I mean, especially since the Grace needs at least 1 point of attack in order to deal the extra attacks. Yeah, Japoga, I know that the Grace does have the 7 extra attacks, especially since it's been on the field with the Necrolich for a couple of turns, but I don't know how many additional attacks it might have, so that is the difference between just dealing damage to the heroes versus dealing enough damage to wipe out their entire board. So say, for example, if I knew, for example, they had 14 extra attacks, then I would change the setup of these heroes. But now, since we know that the Grace can wipe out the board, our goal now is to protect the Grace and then follow it up with protection to the other lanes so that we don't take the lethal off of our setup. So as seen before, like that. So the old god came out and broke our Shimuna, so now we need to protect our Shimuna. Random damage will be enough over there. Okay, our range heroes are frozen, so that's actually good because we don't want to trigger off any other Horos. I'm going to summon our Grace over here on C2. We'll have combat plus the random damage to destroy the Horos. Attack boost over here. And then the Rotters from the Necrolich at the end of the turn. And then the health boost with the Yoster. So we now have a layer of protection for our heroes. And then also we have, we have protection for the Grace. So it's pretty nice. So as mentioned, we are going to protect our setup. We do have the Necrolich doing that. We also have the Yoster dealing damage at the beginning of the turn. I'm going to follow up with most likely... I'm going to follow up actually with the Tesla X, as we do have heroes that we don't mind losing. We have our summons ready for next turn, and we do have our 7 extra attacks, but the Grace over here has the Toxin, so the attacks will be lowered in terms of damage. So we will potentially summon out too many Horos off the attacks. So we'll focus on dealing damage with the Warlord, dealing damage with our buildings and stuff. Okay, so as mentioned before, we will continue. We're going to summon the Tesla X, and we'll summon it over here on the Freeze Rune behind... Probably summon it actually on the Freeze Rune behind the Grace, just because it has lower health. So we need to balance out the amount of damage. We also deal some damage with the Tesla X coming out in play. for every hero that's on the field. Okay, so now we're dealing with the Mr. Flap. This Mr. Flap will set the health of the hero that attacks it to 1, and also give a health boost to the heroes that come on play. So in this case, those Horos will get a health boost. The Horo did come up behind the Mr. Flap, so we don't have to worry about that for an attack. And with our Tesla X, we can, let's see here, so roughly 20 damage. So they are on a 28 hero clock, which sounds like a lot, but because we do have the extra summons off the Necro Lich and the Horos, it's closer than it seems. So now we have a pretty good board. We do have the blockers with the Rotters. We have the Yoster with the health boost and the extra damage. And then we have 2 Graces that can deal random damage to other enemies. So I guess we can also stack it up with the Gremory. Probably put the Flight Hero over here on lane D, so we can also protect some damage. And actually, I don't mind having the building being destroyed, so that way we can get an extra spot to summon. Okay, looks like the Grace does have these 7 extra attacks, as you can see, off of the sword. Okay, we have damage over there. Let's see. So, oof. We have combat over there, combat over there. Freeze that. Okay, actually gonna summon these witches, and the reason why is because we want to draw another freeze target off of the Horos, and also follow it up with this Legion over here that's gonna get an extra attack, so that we can actually destroy the Mr. Flap. Let's see, and then we can also give give extra damage to our other older heroes. So the first one will go. Trigger Horo, that freezes our Legion. Okay, freezes the Grace. Okay, we do have our 7 extra attacks from this Grace. Okay, for every hero that's being destroyed, we're dealing some extra damage with the Tesla X. Okay, we'll have our random damage to destroy this Horo. Okay, another Horo is summoned off of the Warlord attack. Do give an attack boost to this range hero. And, oh, great. Okay, cool. With the extra attack boost given to the other Grace, we have enough combat for lethal there. Yay, and we're also at rank 150. All right, cool. Yay. Hey, some gems. Gems are cool. Okay, so yeah, so we defeated that boss. Took a little bit of retooling, and we did change our strategy around to where we used the Tesla X in order to deal lethal. I mean, we also built up our attacks with Grace and also gave them attack boost, so that helps out, and yeah, we overcame the Warlord. Okay, so just, so as mentioned, we are going to be doing the journey on tomorrow. Probably shouldn't be putting too much effort into the journey right now, but we will save it for tomorrow. So that being the case, just a quick recap of today's stream. So we did the first couple of chapters for the world event on the main account. We're currently in chapter 3. We need to wait for some extra runes so that we can open up the legendary chest in the event shop. We also finished some pit. We one-shot at each one of those other bosses. So currently right now we're on, it's the one after Mr. Souvenir. Oh, it's Misty Overwatch. Yeah. So Misty Overwatch, she's boss number boss number 9, I believe. 9, and then Killing Smile is the last one. We can actually check it out right here, just to show. So, oh, we're on Sigurd right here for this. This is the sad boy count. Killing Misty Overwatch, and then Killing Smile. Yeah, so we're on boss number 9. So we'll have some, yeah. So we're on that boss right now. We also did the Divine Arena, just to get rid of it out of our runes, and also, what do you call them? We needed some more runes for the battle. So we did that. We also did some journey. So we got a couple more bosses beat, and we had to switch our squad around a little bit. Probably actually going to stick with this squad because this is a squad that helps get around stronger heroes. And so, yeah, I'm probably going to stick with this particular squad for now. We'll do a couple more changes for those heroes just in case we do need to switch up for their strategy because of some other warlord skill or something like that. But this one's going to be fine for now. And yeah, it also scales pretty well in terms of damage and board protection. So yeah. So for tomorrow's stream, we're going to continue on with the world event, see if we get enough runes to actually pass through for completing the entire quest, or the legendary chest, and then also potentially the rest of the chapter. And then we'll also continue on with Journey. Currently right now we are on, let us see, I didn't even do a status check. So we have 17 days to quote unquote get as many rewards as we can off of this. That would be so cool if we actually got this done before done, but yeah, you never know. And so we're on boss number 8. Try and do, let's see. Yeah, you know, we'll just do, yeah, we'll do as many bosses as we can. And yeah, if we hit a roadblock, we'll just stop there. Oh, the Arthur, yeah, that Arthur play was, that was so boss, right? We summoned, maybe the 3 extra attack points helped in the end. Yeah, Arthur does not help against flight heroes, so don't do what I did and use Arthur. But it was a learning test in the making. Thank you. You need at least 1 cleanser for your squad. I think Lotrix will be better. Yes, we don't have Lotrix as shown in our squad, so we're probably gonna have to get it for Wish Shop. Although this, yeah, probably yeah. If there is a Wish Shop or there is an event that does have Lotrix, we will spend some gems to get Lotrix in our squad, as there's a lot of synergy, especially with the Tesla X and then also the Grace and the Yoaster. So yeah, so thanks guys for tuning in. If you guys have any questions, comments, feedback, or concerns, leave a message on Twitch, Discord, or YouTube. Content and streaming schedule is on Twitch in the About section, so check it out there. Please like and follow on Twitch for the live stream, and then like and subscribe on YouTube for more videos. As mentioned before, we are going to be doing more Journey, more Pit for tomorrow, and also some Divine Arena. Actually, Divine Arena is going to refresh in 2 days, so yeah, we won't have that, but yeah. The next Wish Shop is, where is it? It's in the new schedule somewhere. It's on the roadmap. I can't access it right now, but it is out there. But yeah, so we'll have some more stuff ready. So yeah, check back in tomorrow. We're going to continue streaming the world event and go from there. So thanks guys for tuning in. Hope you guys had a good time. Hope you guys learned something and was entertained. And yeah, so happy New Year's Eve, or in some places it might actually be, is it 20? Oh yeah, it might actually be New Year's now. So yeah, Happy New Year to everyone. And yeah, stay safe, and we'll see you guys later. This is Happy Splasher, signing off.